How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, yesterday, I actually had a lot of fun playing some SOD. As of today, earlier, is this gonna secure? I hate updates for phones, PCs, all of that. Huh? What's it do now? I don't want it. I'm just gonna close out of it. All right. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one. Today we got even more 5v5 1v1 duels today. Krager, my man, Группа готова, which is a Russian way of saying I was gonna say something funny, but I was just saying are the boys ready? Let's get the music here. Oh god, you can't hear me at all. Loud. Okay. Now I'm the only thing loud in here. Boys, groups are going to be listed in LFG here in a second. Группа готова. Yo, let's go. Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. Okay, хорошо. Давай, поехали. Oh my god, I haven't said that in a while. Привет, здорово, кобры, здорово. Мастер, здорово. Is my chat mostly Russian chat now? Am I just gonna have to speak Russian today? That's so funny. Hell yeah, man. It's been a second since I really had to practice. What is this? Yeah, I don't really care. I don't want to do that. Whatever update it's trying to give me. No. Groups are gonna be up soon. Вторая группа, моя группа будет онлайн скоро. Мне нужно зайти на игру. Я пытаюсь зайти, иду на Classic. Потому что я Classic играл SOD. Already level 15 Classic, by the way. Already. Nightmare Incursions. Run in, get a bunch of quests in there, or group up with a bunch of people, share quests and stuff. Run in. Loot stuff, kill stuff, or just loot stuff, forget about killing stuff. Run out, turn in. You're gonna be zooming to level 50 in no time. It is actually wild how little time you have to spend in Classic WoW to level Classic. It's weirdest thing ever. Second group is gonna be listed. Keep hitting the more key. Here in a second. Here we go. So we got a group with Kragar. They are ready. So whoever is going to be joining here, we got a limited number of spots here for you boys. But I'll try to rotate you guys out a little bit, yeah? We'll try to see if we can get a bit of that variety. Katarina first one up. Get in here, my man. Всем привет. Здорово, Dennis. Здорово, друг. Здорово. Hey, what's up, Chris? Hope you're having a good one. Lore, get in here, my guy. We got 3 more spots for you boys. What's up, Jake? How you doing, my man? You're playing SOD a bit? Dude, incursions are insanely good for leveling. I posted a video today. I did like 3 hours of incursions and went from level, I don't know, what was it, 42 to 47 in 3 hours. BRB 7 minutes. Okay, cool. I can chill. I can wait for you while we film. Крагер будет, думаю, 7 минут. Потому что Катерине нужно 7. Но через 7, я думаю, будем играть. Или скоро. Trying to do a bit of Russian, a little bit of English. I assume Krager is maybe in the chat. Krager, Группа готова. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. Wait, готова with a W though is a weird one. Привет, здорово, Зимяс. How you doing, man? Веляк, здорово. У меня большинство в чате русские или английские чаты? Ну что, по-русски сегодня? How much? I got so much Russian in my chat. I'm wondering, like, if I just begin doing these duels in Russian than in English. There's no shot I can figure out what these abilities are going to be called in Russian. I'm sure it's going to be like, what? Like, instead of saying Wake of Ashes, you're not going to find the word to replace Wake of Ashes. You're just going to call it Wake of Ashes still. You're just going to call it the same. Letter W is pronounced like a V. That is... I want to say... Because weird sounds like a bad thing, but to me it's unusual. It's like, it makes a very, very similar, I don't know. For me, it's like when I see W, I think of W, not V. But I see, it's just difference, right? Technically, it's a substitute. It technically works. It's just the way that I pronounce, my brain. The way my brain would pronounce it is with a W. Given that W. Knight, I like the name. Fantastic name. Danish too, actually. Okay, so I guess at least... So you know what? I'm being outmatched. 2 countries do it. 1 country does it one way. I get it. I'm on the losing side. I get it. I give up. I submit. Please be gentle. That's about all I got. Please be gentle. Русский в чате, хорошо. My Russian is so bad, dude. Русский забываю чуть-чуть, друзья, извиняюсь. Я больше по-английски говорю, потому что русский почти не помню. Не так много говорю на этом языке. My Russian is so scuffed, man. It is bad. We need to mass. It'll be good to go, but also be waiting for J. English W is pronounced like a W, Danish is pronounced like double V. Really? I guess it makes sense because it's a double V. Makes sense. Because it is a VV, where if you draw it out, right? It's not a W. Otherwise, it'd be like... Can I pull up? I wish I had paint. I don't have paint. I have GIMP. I have GIMP. I can pull up GIMP. Come on, do the thing. Okay. Oh god, why is it... Dude, for me to do like a drawing is so wild how difficult it is, right? Okay, so like a double V, right? A W, it'll be like that. I've gotta close it. I feel like it's a one stroke away from being bannable on YouTube. I'm just gonna roll with it. We're just gonna close it. That never happened, okay? One stroke, couple of strokes away, and that could become a rough situation. That's all I'm gonna do. Beautiful. Let me know when good. We got a full team. Kragar. У нас все в команде, но ждем Катерину. Или Джейн. Катерина. Возьмем мага имя. Ждем Катерины. Тогда готовы. Привет, Крагар, dude. Dude, having Kragar during these duels have been awesome. Watching this man play. Like, there's something that Kragar brings as an arms warrior. I'm gonna skip the song. It's nice and chill, but I don't really want to chill. I need something to get me hyped up, man. I need something to get me going. The way that he plays warrior. Oh, he's back? Beautiful. Okay, we're ready. Kragar, напиши мне на билет, если готов. Потому что мы готовы. Team ready, queuing in a sec. I just need Kragar to write me if he's good to go on BNet, and we'll send it. I think he said привет. Okay, beautiful. Готов. Okay. Did I say ork? I took the word orc and okay, I put it together with ork. Ignore me. Spectator match. Kragar, and I need Katarina. I have you written in one of these areas, one of these spots. Beautiful, because you have like a little accent in your nomenclature, and I have to find it every single time. You know what I mean? Ready to go on Peanut? Yeah, you know what? How you doing, brother Bragg? I hope you're doing good, my man. I hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a wonderful day, boys. We got ourselves duels for the night. Groups are ready, real quick for the EU, and hopefully we get some of the regulars joining this evening as well. The stream to find. I also need to do that. Beautiful. We did this. Cool. I also need to do a thing where. Beautiful. And we put it here. And we get that note pinned. Nice. Now we're set. Wait, hold on. I'm missing a thing. Missing two things, in fact. And we got ourselves mix. I like this song. I probably should add it to the mix though, shouldn't I? Here we go. I guess we were dealing with this one, yeah. This is the one we're joining with. Oh god, it's already happening. Wait. Okay, now we're good. Switch. Got ourselves, what is it? Wait, hold on. What's the name? Oh my goodness. Okay, dude. We got ourselves comedian? It's almost a comedian with the NT at the end. I like comedian versus... Oh, this man right here. Oh, that cleave. I gotta put some respect in his name. His name is Svolach. Don't look up. We gotta call him, I'm gonna figure out a name for him. But don't look it up. Don't Google it. Don't. It's a nice word you would call a kind-hearted gentleman, basically. Except, like, it's opposite day to day. We got ourselves Laura in this team, we got ourselves Katarina, we got ourselves Master Fruit. The Demon Hunter went down pretty quickly, but it's gonna be into the IBM Swollen Charge to see if we can take him down. Oh my goodness! Oh my man! I think it's actually, if you were to translate it, I think it is bastard, something like that, something along those lines. Knight trying to see if he doesn't have to go down here just yet. The Demon Hunter, though, is vicious. Oh my god, this man is just relentless with Master trying to see if he can book him down. Might be the play. He has no answer. Quick, imprison. Oh, but I think it was an execution sentence still falling from the heavens. The Knight was able to smite down the demon at the end of the day, I think. I'll let you look into it. Telrion joins in over on the team one. Oh my goodness, quick stunner onto Masterfoot. Big lockdown, big bites out of the kitty cat. Australian just trying to see if he can survive it. Looks like he's living to quite a bit of damage. Bleeding profusely, trying to see if he can fight through thorns. Not a lot of health on this man. Does pick up a little bit of healing. Towards the tail end, he ramped up quite a bit of additional damage. Relaxonorium. Is that what it is? Relaxonorium. Okay. I'll try to put some respect on his name too, alright, Steven? I'll try my very, very best here. Masterford trying to see if he can bail out. He's in execute range. Quick lockdown, has a trinket, trying not to let go of it just yet into a barkskin. Heart of the Wild, looking for recovery. He got himself a fantastic opportunity to heal all of his damage. Reduce while he's actually just in any form, right? While Heart of the Wild is active. Some of that passive bear form takedness is now applied to him. Mana on casts like regrowth is reduced as well. I believe healing is also slightly increased also. And Telrion trying to see if he can get himself an angle, but I guess the Feral Druid has got so much mobility, so much sprint capability around the pillar. It's just as hard to keep chasing after the guy. Masterford trying to see if he can lock it down. Quick stunner by Tel. We just lost somebody on team 2. It wasn't DH, it was somebody else bounced. I'm not even sure who. Hopefully we'll get him back in. Maybe they DC'd. Tel charges right back in. Yet another Thorns by Masterfoot. Tel is not deterred at all. He's trying to stay in. Masterfoot looking for a bit of a reheal. He's still got himself one more defensive as well as a trinket in case things really go bad. Did you try to go for a bash on the guy? Or was that something else? I think that might have been like a straight up maul. Or like a PvP talent version, or PvP ability that Ferals can get if they go into that Bear Affinity PvP talent next. Stun right afterwards onto Tel. Does he have a root? Stormbolt around the corner. The fact that Stormbolt still chased you, I mean, Masterford was in the perfect spot. He doesn't have to worry about stuns nearly as heavily. Tel needs to find himself a moment to catch that second wind breather. Dropping down a banner? Did you drop down the banner as you were getting stunned up, or did the banner come down while you were stunned up? That is crazy. That is actually crazy. As Masterford gonna back up out of there very, very quickly. As we got ourselves into that 3 minutes mark. 16% dampening. Ramping up little by little for Masterfoot. He's got himself quite a warrior to fight through. Blazestorm leaping in, try to see if he can maybe survive this. Big old Convoke, he can't stop it. Massive bites back-to-back, parry up for Telrion, looking for recovery. Got himself a rallying cry that is rude by Masterford, but he has Telrion on the ropes. He just needs to get in, get a couple of bleeds. He got thorns as well. Telrion trying to be very careful with those thorns. Another massive bite, taking a chunk out of Tel. Another bite to follow as Masterford combining these back-to-back with Advo looking to lock him down. Against a Demonology Warlock, Masterford knows he can't go hiding around the pillar. All these messages going to chase up to him anyway. You are not going to be able to catch a reset, so you're not going to have an easy time trying to see if you can charge in. Doesn't have cooldowns to really work with here. Drain out of an Advo. At least you're able to force some defenses out of the Warlock to some degree, but he's definitely going to have to get aggressive into a stun on the pet. But the rest of the pets is still ramping up right through Masterfoot. His health is not doing good. Try to see if it regrows maybe enough, but if it just chills behind the pillar, he will not be able to do much. Immediately hit with a fear as soon as he goes in for a quick charger onto Advo, and Advo locking him down with a quick stun. More Demon Doggers charging in. If he just drops in a Obelisk, I think those things might just take him out. Axe toss to Masterford as the pet is there to interrupt him if he goes in for a Convoke heal. And I think for Masterford, it's just over. He's trying to see if he can get himself one last heal. He's very limited on what he can do. Cyclone the pet, gonna be Advo pushing in, got even more demons in with a Mortal Call right after, taking him out with a couple of demon bolts, able to obliterate him. Well done for Advo. He got himself Katarina up next. Mage does have a bit more mobility than I'd say not more mobility. I think less survivability concerns, right? You got that immunity, you got those shields, you got plenty of survivability. You don't need to go behind the pillar and catch a bunch of regrowths. So you can kind of zip in at Advo, pop some defensives, blast them out really, really quickly, and then dip out if you're ever in trouble. Whereas the Feral Druid has to go behind the pillar, has to find time to catch a couple of regrowths. This is where Katarina, I think, may have some kind of advantage. She can stay a lot more aggressive with Advo to take him down, trying to see if he can CC all those pets. That's another advantage too. Bile Scourge trying to see if he can stay on a Mobile Fiend rather. Nova onto these pets. Tyrant not turning around onto Katarina. I'm very, very disappointed. But at least the Vile, but look at the Fiend though. The Doom Fiend is actually casting. The rest of the pets, like the Tyrant, just kind of stood still and just stared at Katarina, appreciating the transmog at the very best. But in terms of attacking him, didn't want to do none of this. I guess he's just a gentleman or something. This Vile Fiend, though, trying to make a play, trying to get a cast. Interrupt juked out by Advo. Sakastan onto Katarina. Mortical to follow. Does have a trinket. Actually, no, he doesn't. Human Ritual was used up at some point. There goes the block at 32% dampening. You are under immense amount of pressure. You have to find a way to get past this. You got to find a way to juke out or kick out of Advo. At least a kick out of that main pet. Looking for Ring of Frost to trap the pets. Perfect opportunity. Advo is kind of by himself, trying to see if he can retreat for a moment. Katarina on the chase while the pets are still locked down. He needs that axe toss to be in play in order to be able to lock down Katarina. And it looks like Cat maybe potentially alter timing this to reposition with Advo. I think, yeah, you are alter timing. You got yourself plenty of health. Advo, your pet is disconnected. Axtos will interrupt Katarina. Got himself another Tyrant, so this is going to be a lot of pressure. Unless Cat can somehow find a way to shake off these pets. Even the basic pets, not just the Tyrant. We're just going to do some damage, but not the most amount of damage. A lot of these other pets are going to be a lot more empowered than the Tyrant ever was at some point, though. I like this change with Tyrant being less of like a mandatory... less of like a reliance on the Tyrant for Demonology Warlocks, because the Tyrant is, it's a big commander demon, but he's got like 2 brain cells to rub together at best. The ultra time for Cat might still be done. Oh, it does go down with a massive explosion that leaves a Vile Fiend out in the open, and Lure already taking damage from the Vile Fiend. Look at the damage that thing can do. Together with the rest of the pets, that thing gets some value. That single target damage it can do is actually sizable stun onto Advo Lore, looking to lock him down completely. He does have the gateway. Maybe he can grip him in. The snowball is still in play, so it's actually going to go between the pet as well as Advo. This is actually huge. Hold on. Advo jukes out a kick. He's still got plenty of damage. Mortical onto Lore has a trick at death back. Last moment, last chance for his victory here. Got himself the most amount of defensive with a Lichborn as well. Cannot heal with Lichborn, but at least he's got himself a little bit of the DR with Lichborn, although surrounded by demons with instant cast, blasting him away blind as the demon dog is charging in for a big old bite at the end, and Doombrand explodes with Advo taking 3-0 right there. Well done, well done. Let's get us another go in this game, dude. Yeah, high dampening definitely doesn't help at all. Definitely doesn't help. I'll help you guys out. If you guys want to join groups, by the way, we list these every Friday and Saturday. Friday for EU, Saturday on NA, over in the Raids Legacy section, just to make all cross-faction work a little bit better for us. But you're usually listed on the Molten Core. If you guys join the stream live, then you'll be able to see boys like Masterfoot, Hunted, and Mikol. Oh, we got ourselves the boys. Oh, this is going to be awesome. Hollow, I'll get you next one. How does that sound? We could only... Oh, wait. Somebody bail? Oh, somebody did bail. Hold on. I can get, okay, we'll get Hollow again. Alright, we'll do that real quick. And I'll let Cracker know when they're all ready. DF, EU. How many games are we in? 560, 550, 540, 530, 533, 534. Here we go, 534. How are you today? I'm doing pretty good, Steven. Hope you're doing good. Horrible game. I don't. Hey, it's tough as a Frost DK, dude. Blizz, can we get a bunch of Frost DKs, please? Hollow, if you want to join back in, we got a group right now. You're more than welcome to join us. More than welcome to. Let's go, Krager. Yeah, he seemed to do pretty well. I want to see Krager actually get a chance to play. I'm loving the Tellus here. Talrion is an awesome warrior to watch. Absolutely fantastic. Emerald Dream server. Yeah, Emerald Dream works too. There we go, Hollow. There we go, my man. Get in here, my guy. Alrighty, and I think we're good. I think we're good. Katarina, lead. Let me see if Krager wrote anything. Get over. Okay, beautiful. I'll send you guys again. We'll do Hook Point. I've been doing the grand into Hook Point recently. Blizzard hates it. I think it just I'm okay. Things just a cold. I hope you feel better, Steven. Hope you feel better. Take whatever you need in order to alleviate it. Hopefully you're doing a lot of relaxing. I hope you enjoyed the game tonight. I hope you're comfy. Hope you're cozy. All that good stuff. You know what I mean? 5:30. Was it? I thought I saved it. I'm not sure if I saved it or not. I might have already. Okay, cool. We're all good. Noble Garden? 14 consecutive, we're coming to Wowhead. Okay, Wowhead thing. Okay, cool. I thought Noble Garden had other events or whatever. Like, alright, let's see some KVs, dude. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Oh, man. Frost DK, what is it? Some forgotten playstyle? Dude, Frost Death is actually super fun. Like in dungeons. Well, as soon as I got my leg up and playing my Frost DK a lot more, it is incredibly fun. Blizzard just used to buff it for PvP. All you gotta do is give him some tankiness, man. They gotta get up in melee. Make him feel like... Make him feel like a proper Death Knight, right? Like Death Knight's supposed to be unholy, Frost and Blood combined together. And you don't really feel like the impact that Blood has in the class tree at all. You'd think it would be tankier, but like even warriors can feel tankier. Masterford first up with Miko. Dots versus Dots. Affliction Warlock. Lovely attire versus Miko, immediately rampaging those bleeds on him with a trinket really early on, already going full ham damage. Quick fear by Miko, but their health is not looking good. Picking up the Warlock Hellstone, grabbed himself a heal. Soul Rod, full dots on Masterford, rotting him completely. Masterford is actually absolutely might be in a tight spot. Wall up for Miko, got himself plenty of healing. Malefic Rapture, Drain Soul proc. Masterford looking for a mad heal right now. Drain Souls is still out for Miko, needs to get himself some heals, but a kick out of Masterford might lock out Miko. Still got himself plenty of casts, looking for a big drain. Masterford looking to fight through this. Bash onto Miko. Does Miko have anything for this? Masterford is still melting right now. He's got himself big heals. He's rotating for cooldown, but he's still in a lot of trouble. Both of them are so low. Whose bleeds and whose dots are gonna win this one? Miko does get himself dark back. Last second, does he have anything? He needs more to call on the maim though with Masterford. Perfect exchange. He needs to get himself a kick. Does not get it. That's gonna be Juke. Fury to follow into a Soul Rod. Drain. Soulful dots are in. Masterford could just die already as Miko is so low though. Both are so low. Which one of these two dot focus classes is gonna win this? Masterford looking for those hots, looking for their recovery. Heart of the Wild, Heart of a Lion active, while Miko just trying to see if he can sit down and get himself some food. Masterford doesn't even get himself a proper reset. That is Dot's refresh on him completely. As Miko needs himself a big Mortal Coil into a Fear combo and he'll be golden. Trying to see if he can bait Masterford, boarding on top of him. Trying to get more dots rolling in. He's putting pressure on the Feral. Feral's out of juice, man. Next down by the Feral, he better make the biggest play, but he's out of juice. Bash on Miko, Dark Pact immediately. That's like quite a bit of a shield for Masterford to get through. Mortal Coil puts him out in the open. Fear, keeping him out in the middle. Into Shadow Fury, locking him down completely. Soul Rod, everything is up right now. Miko might just take it. Hold on a second. Masterford with Bardic Skin. One last bastion of defense for him. Looking for recovery. Trinket coming back up. Actually kind of soonish too. Trinket, that might be the play for him. Stun onto Miko, who does have a Dark Glare coming up very, very soon. Board out of Miko, back it up out of there for just a second. He needs a heal. Hellstone coming back up very, very soon though. So he's going to be, I think, mostly okay. Juke, perfect. He got himself that fear. If you juke out a kick, there's nothing Masterford can do. Miko has the control. Yet another fear. I think it was DR'd fully though. Maybe? He does get himself a little bit of healing. Warlock Hellstone is in play. Dark Glare is available. Masterford has a trinket. He is just rotting right now from just UA and those dots. At least he's got mobility to stay away from Miko. And Miko has choice. I like your bow sheep, by the way. Bow sheep. I like the little sheep you got going on. I figured out your bug. Oh, that is so good. Oh, trinket out of Miko, out of Masterford, trying to see if he can get away from the spheres, but I think he's gonna get locked down either way. Perfect juke by Miko. Soul Rod, Dark Glare, everything is up on a Masterford. Got him to drain. Unless you can stun him, there's nothing you can do. Quick maim, looking to lock him down. Big dots, big damage. Soul Drain, Shadow Fury, try to see if you can reverse stun him. Malefic Rapture stones back to back. Fury to follow. Masterford is just locked down completely, and Miko takes it perfectly. Oh my goodness. One of the best Affliction Warlocks I've ever encountered. He fought tooth and nail through everything you can but the kitchen sink. I guess that Feral Druid walking up against Cobra is going to be really, really tough because you're just surrounded by portals with an Infernal. Chaos Balls to the face. Nothing. If you live this would be incredible. This would be miraculous. Switching out to get himself an Intra Pet. That is huge though. Soulfire, I think it's over, right? There's no shot, yeah. Mortal Coil last second, that does help him a little bit. But it's going to be a Lord charging, and Cobra just sent everything into Miko. He wasn't going to risk it. This is how much Cobra respects Miko. He wasn't going to risk it. Infernal, triple portal, everything. Because he knows if he gives Miko a door of shadows kind of out of the situation. He could escape that shadow realm and then continue to dominate. He had to send him to the grave as early as possible. Lore is given opportunity though, with Cobra sending so much into Mikkel because he's such a credible threat. Cobra's kind of limited what he can do. Got himself Reflect, but Lore, as long as he doesn't hit him with any technically spells, so it's a lot of death abilities are considered spells. Like if Silence it, you can't interrupt, you can't use certain other abilities too. So as long as you don't reflect your spells back at yourself, you might be fine dropping a dome. Cobra doesn't set up a nice CC chain onto Lore. Lore's out in the middle. He can't even go behind the pillar. He just forced to take this barrage of fire damage. And it's every single cast from Cobra. It's painful. Lore's able to barely hang in. He's got himself a little bit of healing with dampening only being 21%. Got himself that AMS to stun up Cobra in order to give himself a little bit of cover. Snowball bouncing between Cobra as well as the demon. So it's doing quite a number for him. That's going to be tricking out of Lore. Got him some defensives. He may need to start activating him really early here, trying to see if he can live this. Quick Fear doesn't have a way to break out of this one into a Silencer to Cobra before he can get any cast off. Lore got himself the death pack. You're not going to be able to heal anymore. You got yourself a little bit of health, but you can't really heal. While necrotics are on you, you just are here to focus on the offensive. Border Call sent in. Chaos Bolt with an Incinerate into a Succubus CC. There's just no way to escape it. And this Bonzafell is just over, right? It's just done. With a Chaos Bolt charging in and Infernal dropping him. He got you out in the open. He got that Succubus to put you out away from the pillar. And then he just played with his food from there on. It is crazy how good Destro Warlocks are. But you told me how to say it earlier, Steven, too. Comedian. I'm not gonna call him comedian. Is that fine? What's your name? Gensh? No. Mage? I'm gonna call him Mage. No. It's MEG and not MAG. Oh, I think it's like a Russian play on an English word or something. Mega NAHSH. I don't even know. Mega Warrior. Mega Man. Should we call him Mega Man? Mega Smash. Mega Smash? Is that his name? Oh, it's even better. Mega Smash. I'm cool with that. Okay. Mega Smash I can do, dude. Mega Russian? Yeah, Tupolowski. Exactly. Mega Smash works for me, man. That's a quit WoW. See it, Lord. No, dude. Name a more beaten up spec than a Frost DK. I'll wait. Literally just doesn't get any changes. Last time that spec has got changes. Maybe it was like season 2 at the very beginning when they made that two-hand versus dual wield a little bit more even. But that's really been downhill since then. Arcane Missile's up for Katarina, trying to see if he can find himself through Mega Smash. As Mega Man over here. I'm gonna call him Mega Man Mega Smash. Is fine with you? I just rolls off the tongue much better. Big executes out of Mega Smash. But he's just getting barraged by missiles. Oh, barely escaping with any health. Mage blinking in. He smells blood in the water. Mega Smash trying to see if he can back up out of there. Avoid that shift in power. If only Katarina played with an Arcana Sphere, then the warrior would have nowhere to go. Quick stun into a big bleed. Got himself Reflect. Looking to catch a bit of healing. Parry up. He's looking to go full defensive. Even though you can't parry a lot of mage's damage, you do also have a little bit of the DR while the Dab of the Sword is active. Like a 30% damage reduction. So it's still worth pressing it either way. Touching the magic, getting blasted onto Mega Smash. The guy got nowhere to go. Looking to close the gap. Unless he has a heal, there's nothing you can do. Just getting crushed with a touch of the Magi. Such a punishing ability to play up against. Kragar charging the next from one warrior to the next. Katarina looking to blink away. Trying to slow him down, but while you're Blaze Storm, you are immune to any movement impairment effects. Dropping down the banner just in case. And actually, banner is perfect because it doesn't let Kragar sit in the breath for long enough. Katarina cannot even catch a breather. Full blades are up, trying to go for Invis. That is going to give you a 60% DR because you pressed Invis. But you can't escape the warrior easily, and that's going to be Iceblock. Kragar does not invest into a shattering throw unless you have a team of Team 2 full of paladins and mages. I don't think it's worth really putting a talent into it. There's other talents you would want to use instead. Does catch him in a stun, forcing the mage to blink early. Quick Fear as he goes in for Ultra, so now you just got to wait out the Ultra. You know exactly where the mage is going to be. Any damage you do right now is just not gonna do anything to the mage, because look, he just reverses it. Does drop a Nova onto Krager, putting him in place for a second into Reflect for Krager, but Katarina is able to actually, he is able to go for an interrupt to reflect it back at himself, proc in the pre-med, allowing him to get a quick casting. Not quick casting, but immunity to casting and immunity to interrupts, immunity to CC for a little bit, which is kind of probably the best thing you can do when warrior presses interrupt or presses reflect. Gotta be Krager with his defensive, trying to see if he could tank this damage up a bit. Blazestorm keeping him a little bit more mobile, but Katarina is able to break away. All the time is available for the mage, so he is gonna be repositioning himself to a better spot. Does go for the quick kick on that reflect, so does give him pre-med yet again. Or precognition? I think it's precognition actually. Kragar forwards behind the pillar. Katarina looking to stay mobile. It's almost like he wants to charge in, but really should sit down to get himself some food. For Kragar, he got that second win, got that breather. I don't know if you have a major, you guys don't have a major in team, right? Yeah, Katarina and Kragar, with this high of a dampening, both are getting equal amount of healing, with Katarina maybe a little bit more, just a hair bit more. Krager smash, let's go, dude. Krager picking things up and putting them down. Exactly. He's picking that axe up above his head and then putting it down into the skull of Katarina. He's really, really good at that. It's just so simple warrior things. Massive ult time for Katarina, but still unable to escape the wrath of the warrior. Still going for a poly. Trying to get some cooldown reduction. Looking to get himself defensives, but also cooldowns for offensive as well. Has Ring of Fire, Touch of the Magic combo. It is going to combine them together. Not a lot of health available. If Krager has a lot of mobility, trying to go for Reflect, but you can only reflect so much with those missiles. Walking back through fire, trinket out of Katarina, able to reposition yet again. Still super, super low. If Krager catches it, nice knock out of Katarina, even though Krager was a Blaze Storm. Oh, I think you're still dead. Oh, unless you got health. He killed you with a heroic throw. He gives this man an honorable duel, and Hollow looks like it's exactly what he's doing. Can we get a salute? Can we get a pay respect to my man Krager for that beautiful heroic throw kill? Dude, those are so satisfying. You know, if you attack Krager, I wouldn't be mad at you. If you give him an honor duel, you're the best homie out there. But if you do attack him, like you just saw a warrior beat up a mage and you're a Shadow Priest, like I don't think Shadow Priest win that kind of a matchup in most cases. So if you're charging at him while he's low, nobody's gonna blame you. Promise you. No one's gonna blame you. PI up for Hollow. Still taking lots and lots of damage though. This man got hit with a fear. Dispersed to follow at 61% dampening and not gonna get a lot of healing, but whatever damage you can reduce right now could be huge. Krager just follows up from stun to another stun. Shadow Fiend is up for Hollow. Needs a way to escape this, but I think it just might be lights out as Krager able to chop him. Nice fade. Looking for mind games, but it was just done. It's over with. That was incredible. 2 for Cobra. Did a fantastic job. Played without cooldowns for a good bit there. Did really, really good. Krager, though, my man. Need more? Cool. We'll get you guys more. I said it last time, but I'll say it again. If you guys are, and this is mostly for the YouTube side of things, want to join us at 5V5 Duels, the way you find the groups is in LFG raids. Like I said, today is Friday, so we're doing them on EU. Saturday for NA. 5 p.m. East Coast daytime is when we start. I don't really know good with time zones. Chat, what's the time zone in like GMT, whatever? But we're listed in LFG under Molten Core for cross-faction goodness. Anybody and everybody can join in, like this man right here. Chilavecheswa, it's like humanity. His name is Humanity. I love that. But yeah, join up and you're good and you get to play him. Anyone and everybody's welcome. Civics, get in here, my man. Let's get us another one going. Oh, this is beautiful. I do like that we're getting quite a not a crazy rotation in terms of variety for teams, but like a decent bit. We're getting some new names that I haven't seen, or some new names, but also names I haven't seen in a while. Let's put it that way. That's a little more accurate. Dude, that's so good. Face tanks me and gets away with it. Yeah, at least it's not a rogue lore. I feel you though. I feel you. Like they gotta do some on Frost DK, man. You know how they said like some classes are gonna get a rework for War Within? Frost Death Knight is in dire need of one, at least for PvP, man. PvE kind of is doing fine, but even then, like even in PvE, I feel like Death Knights are just fall over. It is crazy. We're in EU, Frost DK down. Yeah, not touching this thing until again. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Yo, if my spec about you know what? Actually, I do remember when Outlaw was in a weird spot and it was really, really difficult for me to play the game. So I'm not gonna lie, it was definitely cursed times, cursed days. Wasn't this expansion, I think it was one before. No, B5 were good. At the beginning of Legion was kind of weird. Yeah, I do remember having like a bit of existential crisis at the beginning of Legion. It's a bummer, man. New rotation definitely for Frost DK. New rotation, yes. I think they just need like a little bit more of an interesting playstyle technique. We're actually full right now. We're chilling. We're waiting for Kragar. As soon as Kragar is good to go, we are going. Ready. Telling him we are ready. And we'll see if he's ready. Rotation, I think it'll be fine. But I think just survivability, you know, mobility maybe, some kind of utility, like someone's gotta give, man. Someone's gotta give. Like, you should be able to go in and feel somewhat like you don't have mobility, you have limited grips and stuff, but like you should be kind of like, you shouldn't fall over. You know what I mean? Oh, go Blizzard? Yeah, oh good Blizz. Go Dex, Blizz. Get over it? Okay, good, beautiful. Okay, we ready. Give Katarina a lead again. I'm gonna throw you guys into, I don't want to do Blade's Edge. If I can help it, we're not gonna do Blade's Edge. Well, not yet at least. What do we do then? Rook? I like Black Recall this arena. I sit here, we haven't used this. Man, yeah. Yeah, it's not a... Technically, like, Frost Death Knights, I heard they can do well in 2s or even 3s, but that's like a team-based gameplay. But, like, so many classes are, like, good in 2s, good in 3s, good in Mythic Plus, good in Raid, and good in 1v1s. And, you know, when your class is like, well, I can do some things, but not everything, it's a bummer. At least, like, if you could, like, give up something but be so much more survivable, right? At least if there was, like, an alternative talent build where it's like, okay, I'm much better in 1v1s, but maybe I don't have the greatest burst. Or, like, I'm much better in survivability, but, like, my utility isn't as cool. Or I don't have as much mobility. Something, right? Something's gotta give. And most classes have that, and Frost DK is just like, guess I'll die. Oh, man. So Twitch, you know what I mean? I think it's unfair. Totally unfair. Oh, no, Lord. Oh, no. Griffco on this team 1. We got ourselves. Oh, man. What are these names? Naldriplin. I'm not even sure. Wait, is it Griff or is it... Wait. Oh, Masterfoot? Is it Nald? I'm calling Nald. We got ourselves Kragar. We got ourselves Cobra as well. I guess it is going to be Nald versus Hollow. Is it going to be a trinket out of Nald? Wait, no, not even trinket. Not a trinket. I guess it's just CC that's lasted for as long as it could. Man, it's just tearing Hollow apart though as a Troll Fury Warrior. Hold on a moment. Hold on a second. Quick fear right now is Hollow. Trying to see if he can back up out of there. He got full PI. He's got a Wild Fiend. Massive burst. Now needs something. He's got defense charging right in. Looking for a heal. Oh my goodness. Hollow just absolutely devoured this guy. Left him with just a little tentacle. Just putting that man's head in the ground. What is happening? That was a lot of damage. That was wild. Convoke the spirits. A solid die. He goes in for disperse. He doesn't know. Convoke on Feral Druids wild. Yo, that is such a good cyclone. Going in for a full go, immediately clone, denying Hollow any kind of whatever left over healing over disperse, which so good trinkets into a skull bash. Hollow is under immense pressure. At the very best, he's got some CC, but man, besides Void Charm, besides Mind Games, he is just limited on what he can do and just torn up. Feral press wall and just tanked it all to the face, just kept rolling. Katarina knocking Masterfoot up in the air, trying to get ahead of him as best as he can. Brett to follow, looking for a Ring of Frost if possible, trying to go for a Nova, not even close to even be able to root the guy in place. He's gonna have to back up out of there, letting the Feral get away. It is incredible, man. How it just sent Mans to the Shadow Realm with the Fury. It was, I like the fact that you're a Troll Warrior. I don't see Troll Warriors, well, I guess female Troll Warriors specifically, but like I see some male Troll Warriors here and there. But like female Troll Warrior, it is an archetype I almost never see. Plus you got the Paladin Mog, which looks awesome. Actually looks cool. And the amount of damage you did too at the beginning is wild. I feel like Fury Warrior is just not getting as played in duels at the very least. So it's been kind of crazy. Convoke out for Masterfoot. Also, I just noticed, ever since like 10.2.6, I think it was, or even patch before that, 10.2.5, they changed some of these common abilities to have a different animation. And you can see Convoke has more of this arcane lunar, a Luna-esque animation now, instead of like this Blue Knight Fae. I just wanted to note that. I know Katarina's not dying to that thing. You can always blink it, quick interrupt or whatever, but it just looks really cool. It looks kind of pretty. Not gonna lie. They did add glyphs if you do want to go back to your Covenant abilities looking more Covenant-y. There are glyphs right now that inscriptionists can make. That should be on the auction house, hopefully, for you to be able to craft if you want them. Don't know how much they're going on the auction house for. Now that we got this little tidbit, little tangent out of the way, back to the real topic of the conversation. Is Katarina got a full touch of the match onto Masterfoot, but the man is trying to avoid the damage best as possible. Those Katarina is able to sneak away with a couple of missiles here and there, but as long as Masterfoot got himself a pillar and he can power shift, he should be able to get behind the pillar, catch himself a heal or two. So unless Katarina catches him in a Ring of Frost, touch of the magic, full go without a defensives. Actually, Masterfoot is not in a great spot defensively. He's kind of limited what he can do. Heart of the Wild is the only thing he's really got. So if Katarina can some way somehow push in and get super aggressive, maybe get a juke kick out of Masterfoot, they will be in a fantastic situation. It looks like Masterfoot trying to get aggressive does get denied that stun breath to follow. If Katarina could get himself a full Ring of Frost. What was that animation? Did you see that? That raptor thing, he just got on his hind legs and it slid. Like a scooter charging around. Full interrupt on Masterfoot, trying to see if he can stay aggressive, looking for massive heals. Does go for renewal, but oh! How would you heal just now? What just helped you out of that one? You went from 1 health to actually a decent bit of health. Katarina looking for a knockback. Masterfoot got the blades. He's just gonna go around the bend. A Ring of Frost does go for a juke. He's gonna be able to catch him. Catches him. Is this where Katarina maybe takes it? Trinket out of Masterfoot. He doesn't want to go down right now. He's got a little bit of time on that wall. Bars can come up sometime soon too. Katarina needs to catch the Pharaoh. No more Trinket. He's got nothing. Almost denied the stone for the Pharaoh. That is quite a bit of damage. And Katarina and Masterfoot looking to maybe press the advantage. He is looking to press the advantage. Is that touch of magic? No, it is another Tempest. He's trying to go for like around the pillar, leap towards Cat. He doesn't really stick around with the pillar as much. Maybe he's like, you know what? I'm gonna retreat. Wait, I'm actually full health. Why am I doing that? Let me get back in there. Maybe he's just so used to rounding the bend so much. He's like, you know what? Just ends up being automatic for him. Blink out of Katarina is Masterfoot looking to keep those bleeds in. I think that's a full rip into a Ring of Frost, Katarina, if you got yourself a good setup. He's gonna get slowed, he's gonna get burned, he's gotta escape this touch of the magic wall. He's just gonna deny that damage with a Barkskin wall overlapping it. He's taking 0 damage. Katarina trying to reposition Masterfoot, leaping him, bash, trinket out of Cat, knocking him back. Still touch of the magic, it was on him for a little bit there. Ooh, missile's still doing a number though. Katarina looking to blast him. More missiles around the corner. If you got yourself the tier set missile proc, that'd be huge. As Masterfoot got himself the Heart of the Wild. Yep, he's rotating cooldowns as best as possible. He got himself Barskin. I think he's ready to go in. Katarina looking for an invis. Got himself a little bit of the damage reduction as the invisibility does help cover some of that damage a little bit for a few seconds. And Masterfoot looking for a couple of regrows behind the pillar. Blink aggressively for Katarina might put you in a bad spot. If he goes in for a stun, you can't escape it. Got himself the ultra, so you should be okay to reposition. Shifting power is also available, so he's able to reapply himself back towards his side of the arena. We're hitting that 6-minute mark though, boys. 27% dampening for Masterfoot. His self-healing is going to be waning. Heart of the Wild is gone, so a lot of that self-healing capability is limited. Katarina does get hit with yet another stun, and Masterfoot is going to get out of there. He goes in, pops the bleeds, backs out as soon as he can. Man, into a root of Katarina. It's a rough one. For the mage, I think you still have to get a full lockdown into Masterfoot. Breath, maybe Ring of Frost, possibly a trinket out of Masterfoot. Does get frozen. Katarina looking for... Wait, did you get yourself something set up? You just crafted yourself something. What was that? I say your hands come together for a moment. Blinking in, he's getting super aggressive. Barks it up for Masterfoot into a full convoke. Stun into Katarina. Massive bites, but it's all reversed. Masterfoot looking to continue this pressure. He doesn't want to take... He just doesn't want to go behind the pillar. With all this effort invested and nothing to show for it, he's trying to see if he can make a play versus Cat. There is still more missiles flying in. Into, I think, a Battle Master Trinket just to give himself a bit more health. Katarina looking for a little bit of that escape into a maim. Does catch the mage. Blink is available. I don't know if you got a bash or anything. Thorns is up, so maybe Katarina can steal those. Next time Masterfoot charges in, you could reverse it back to the guy. Ring of Frost, trying not to give it up just that. Looking to maximize the use of Ring of Frost. Trinket available for Masterfoot 7 minutes into the match. 35% dampening as the Feral does get himself a sneak around stun. That is all the time ahead of the stun for Katarina. So you're perfectly fine whatever damage you take right now. Like, as long as you don't get big fatty bite, you should be okay. Masterfoot locking him down with a stun. Blink is available. Touch of the match is up for Masterfoot. Katarina looking to continue the pressure, but Doesn't want to blink over there next to the Feral. Doesn't want to charge at him immediately. That is a tough one. Massive pillar down the middle. Definitely not the best arena for Katarina since Master Fight has so many like escapes. You got so many areas you can retreat to. Arcane missiles, arcane explosion almost got him out in the open. Does still get that stun. That is pressure established onto Katarina. Got himself a blink. And looks like Masterfoot is going to be able to escape behind the pillar yet again. He's got Wall coming up. Wall, Baraskin should be there. Convo coming up right now. See if you can somehow lock down Katarina. You'll be golden. If you could go in for force a blink out of Katarina outside of just stuns, I think you'll be golden. But yeah, it's going to be a bit of a rough one there. He got Trinket. He's got quite a lot to work with here, so I think he could potentially take it. Trying to see if he can get himself a proper reset. Also trying to see if he can juke out in case there's going to be a random arcane orb flying in. Leaping in between those arcane explosions, so that's good for him. All the time up for Katarina. So this is where I think Masterfoot is probably going to play it safe. Freeze. Trinket out of Masterfoot. Pretty aggressive Trinket. As Katarina goes in for full burst, this is where you chase. You are going to have to cool down and burst damage up for quite a while. Trying to see if you can catch the Feral out in the open. Touch of the Magic. Convoke to follow. It does break out of it. Interrupt right now. Missiles available. Wall is up for Masterfoot. Trying to reduce damage as best as possible. Quite a massive damage reduction for this man. Katarina still trying to pummel the damage into the guy as best as possible. There goes the blink if you got a stun. This would be huge. I don't know if he has a stun. Nova to follow. Power shifting out of it. If Katarina gets that big missile combo, Masterfoot is not in a great spot in health. And 46% dampening. He's starting to feel that regrowth change. He's starting to feel that regrowth reduction. Quick, Skull Bash doesn't connect at all. Hold on, Masterfoot could be in trouble. Boriskin is the only thing that's keeping him alive right now. Bear form is available. He's got himself a bit of self-healing. Nova out in the open. Katarina potentially has himself a kill spot here. Potentially has himself a condition into an Ice Block just to recover some health. He didn't want to sit down. I think, honestly, Ice Block might have not been in play. I think he just sit down for food, right? Maybe. Possibly. I don't know if he can. Stun immediately, but Masterfoot Blink is available. Masterfoot got himself a little bit of health to work with, but Convoke, if that Convoke lands, it's going to be massive. Skull Bash, you interrupt him on Frost. Katarina doesn't have Ice Block anymore, so at least, like, what else are you going to lock out on Frost at all? Maybe Nova, that's really about it. But for Katarina, oh, the bleeds, man, the bleeds. Alter, not available. Does get a Blink. I don't know if you got anything CC. No more Trinket available for Masterfoot. Maybe you can get yourself set up. Trying to go for Cyclone? Is that one of the images, maybe? Looking for a regrowth. Got Convoke. Katarina, no help whatsoever. Alter is available. Trying to reposition versus Masterfoot. At least keep him out in the open. Maybe you hang back and get yourself cooldown as well as food? Possibly? Potentially? I don't even know what you do in this situation. Masterfoot looking to charge in. If you can get yourself an AoE, no. Blinks immediately to break out of the stun. Bites are out for a Feral Druid. I think he may be gonna go in. He has Katarina on the ropes. Does go for this interrupt on the Ring of Frost. Katarina with an invis just to give himself a bit of DR. Slowing down Masterfoot as best as possible. Oh no, I think it might be over, right? Convoke? You have an interrupt. He does get a kick, but no, it's over. The bleeds or the bites and the constant pressure out of the Feral Druid, plus the incredible amount of healing this man can do. There's just nothing that can stop him right now, except for maybe Mikkel. Hey, what are the shamans at? That's a good question. Where are the shamans at? Hopefully we'll see a shaman or two here, yeah? On an A? Maybe, yeah, maybe. We'll see tomorrow if Chicago joins us. This mage is not already. I think Katarina did really good against the Feral. It's a tough matchup, man. The Feral Druid got a lot of escapes, and he's actually got quite a lot of ways to escape the mage's CC, right? You can't really polymorph him, you can't lock him down. He's just trying to see if he can trade those stuns with blinks on the mage, and that's essentially all he can really do. Immediate Trinket out of Masterfoot, Fear out of Mikkel. Masterfoot has nothing left. He does have defensives. Maybe he can just utilize and layer those over. Barkskin is available. Mikkel catches him with the Drain Soul. Maybe just go in for a full... Oh, you do go for a Dark Glare. Masterfoot at 61% dampening. You got Heart of the Wild. You may want to use it immediately. Oh, every single zap out of that Dark Glare hurts. You got yourself self-healing, but it's barely doing anything. Heart of the Wild is active. You got yourself Renew. You better use that as soon as possible. Dampening is only going to make things worse. Battle Master Trinket just to give yourself more overall health to work with. Got Wall. Mikkel charges in. He's got Wall in case he needs to. It's going to be Convoke. Wall for Mikkel. Takes quite a bit of damage. Oh, wait, hold on. Actually could go down. Oh, he had to trust the dots. He had to trust it all. And the Feral didn't press Wall or Renew. Feral didn't press those things. Masterfoot didn't press those buttons. Oh, man. That's such a good mog, by the way. That's such a good mog. Oh, it's so good. Is it Griff next? You're not going to give this man a proper honor duel. Give it a chance. 66% dampening. I know it's going to be a lot of healing. Not even going to... Oh. Oh man, if this is a mock competition, I feel like Miko won this one. Hold on, maybe this man named Humanity, this guy has been plundering. I like it. That's so good. What is this tabard? It has like a horde logo. Is that the Plunderstorm tabard? Just in red? What is that? Hold on a second. I think I've ever seen that thing. Got himself full stun. Griff just going in for full secret technique. Sepsis on top of it. Yeah, Sepsis. That's going to be full defenses out of the monk named Chilavagist, which is like Humanity, I think it is. Evasion up for Griff. Monk can't really respond super easily right now. Does go for disarmament to Griff right now. Maybe he could go in. He's trying to go for healing. He can barely. He's got a bit of healing. But not a lot. Not at this point. Not a lot. Trying to see if he can stay on top of the rogue. Zuen is in. Does go for the trinket off the kidney shot. Cheap shot to follow right after. Got him some big kicks. Maybe a karma to follow. I think Griff is just trying to see if he can put some pressure on the guy and maybe cloak a karma. But the monk is able to escape, catching this Vivify. He's got himself that soothing miss. If he can catch Griff maybe in another CC, he might be okay. In cap. Could potentially be summoned out of the rogue. Ring of Peace. Blind to follow. That is quite a big cooldown out of Griff. But for the monk, he's got nothing left really, unless he can find Grip right now. I think it's over, boys. I think it's over. Lovely Mog. Ooh, does pop a defensive ahead of time. Get a shot. It may not be enough. Defensive may not be enough. Lexu does catch him in a karma. Griff is just continuing to slam damage into the monk. Not placing cloak. I don't think he wants to give him cloak yet. Big kicks out of the monk though. I don't know if you want to play with fire. Monk has no health, by the way. Is he just gonna die to bleed? Oh no, I think he might just die to bleed. Griff just needs one shot of strike. Hold on a second. Hold on, unless he just randomly catches Griff out in the open. Hold on a second. He knows the rogue gotta be nearby, right? Interrupt, but he doesn't stun. He got calm points. He doesn't stun though. For the monk, maybe it's an opportunity. Griff does not have a trinket. Hold on. You don't have a Lexu for a while. I don't think you can go for healing yet. Yeah, sap. Oh, no. If Griff makes a mistake, monk could potentially take it. Cheap shot. Should have enough damage, right? Yeah, there's just no way. Civics is going to be the last one left. Trinket not available for Griff, so if Civ could catch him, does throw glaives at the guy. Blade Dance to follow, catching a bleed on the man. Should be able to find him quite easily. If you stun him, he's got nothing. Cloak, hold on. If you delay it for a little, you should be able to find him. He got no bleeds now. He was able to remove him. Civ also trinketed immediately, but looks of it. Would you trinket? I'm not even sure, but that may put Civics on the back foot. Try to pick up eyes. Doesn't see the rogue though. Yeah, you don't actually see their hellbow when you pick up the eyes. You will see him if they're out in the open, but Griff is trying to see if he can hug this pillar. If he can hug this pillar nice and snugly, you will literally not see the rogue. As it's going to be Shadow Blades available for the rogue. Catch and Civ in a gouge, I think, unless you just... I think dodged your stun completely. Hold on. Wait, cheap shot. Last chance for Griff to make a play. If the Demon Hunter stuns you, I think it might be over. He got himself big eviscerates. He might just have a blind on your own Sepsis. Interesting. Civ looking to catch him. Does catch the rogue. Hits him with a stun. I beam to follow. Oh, wait. Is he dead? He's dotted. Is he? Vanish. Got himself a big heal. Monk. Oh, no. You tried, Griff. Oh, wait. Hold on. Both of them charge in. Is it? Which one is the culprit? Is it him? I think it's just Cracker, right? Civ does go for immunity. There's just nothing you can do. Whether it's a Destro, whether it's a Arms Warrior. It was just... It's over. It's over. Man, I actually thought Griff was going to win that. I thought that was actually, the ball was in his cart. I think he might just swing and a miss. It happens. But, let's get us another one going. Jay, let me know if you need more bodies. Otherwise, Cracker, let me know if we're good. Cracker, скажи, когда если команда будет готова. Катерина нужно больше, но помогу ему. +1. We'll find one more. Trying to do a bit of Russian, a bit of English. Just in case somebody doesn't speak one or the other. Чуть-чуть по-немецкому, чуть-чуть по-русскому сегодня может. Technique, get in here. You have 2 monks now? Yeah, we do. 2 monks. I'm fine. Katarina bouncing? Relog. Okay, relog him. Smog! I gotta get you in. I gotta get you in these. I'll give you a spot as soon as we got one. Hey guys, what's up, Reckless? Hope you're having a good one. The shamans are busy doing hiding underground. True. Cracker incoming, let him cook. Yeah, let him cook, man. The rest are hero towns we got. The rest hero towns, we didn't get them this week. No, Mr. Chris. I will have a video out when we have more hero towns. I'll let you guys know in Discord, but for now, we haven't gotten any this week. I think it's because of seasonal discovery, right? The one for players to do seasonal discovery stuff. The way that Blizzard does news, they did say a couple of times, like on, or alluded to it a couple of times on Twitter, some of the more outspoken devs. Like, sometimes they do too much news at once, and they kind of take air out of certain news things that they want for people to talk about and, you know, go about. I'll get you guys, Dasteria and Smog, I'll get you guys in this team as soon as I can, yeah? Once we get some spots. I'll get Katarina's lead, and we'll queue another one. Gotovo, beautiful. Lordaeron, right? I'll do Lordaeron. We'll do Lordaeron Arena. Думаю, Lordaeron Arena. Why'd I even say that in Russian? It sounded the same. It's just like I changed the way instead of saying arena, same word. Sometimes I say some words in Russian and I'm like, why did I say it like that? Because it just sounds the same. You would actually just say it exactly the same. Lordaeron Arena. It's about close enough. I got diabetic faster than an axe. Oh no, I've got diabetic faster than an axe. Hold on. Is that how you're gonna break to us that you were that you went to the doctor and they told you got diabetes? Is that how you're breaking the news to us? Yo, I got diabetes faster than I got my axe. It's like ha ha ha, but actually, yeah, I did go to a doctor. I have diabetes, by the way. It's like, oh, that is no, really? You're not even joking. I was gonna say that'd be such a weird way of being like, ha, by the way, I got diabetes. People live with diabetes. My mom has diabetes and she's living a perfectly healthy life. So honestly, it's not the end of the world. It's just one door closed, another one opens. You'll be a-okay. You'll be just fine. People live perfectly happy lives. I'm not joking. It's not funny to me. Yeah. Why am I laughing? Switch. I don't. Cobra. Let's just get back to the duels here for a minute, yeah? I will get more serious after this one, though. Cobra versus Chelevichestvo, otherwise known as Humanity the Monk. Calling him Humanity, though, I feel like it's just not the best way of going about it, because this man got some inhumane reactions. This guy immediately Karma sees from a mile away with the Cobra, putting a lot of pressure. Quick fear, Cobra trying to see if he can whittle out the Karma. Monk sees the writing on the wall. Quick in cap, trying to see if he can maybe juke behind the pillar, or behind the tombstone rather. Going to be a big port for Cobra. Got himself plenty of mobility to reconnect with the Warlock, but he does go for a quick interrupt. Oh, massive kicks out of the Monk though, trying to see if he can stay inside of the bonds. Fell is going to press the defensive as he's having to exit it. Mortal Soulfire left with a Succubus catching him. Oh, it's so good. The Mortal Soulfire Succubus thing. Second bolt right after. What a quick bolt. I think man might just down. Man might just be down. He's got himself a bit of cover behind the wall, but he's not in a great spot. Quick in cap. He's still just getting barraged with chaos back to back. Succubus, I think, trying to wait out until they can use their seduce ability again. If they catch him, that'll be gold. And got himself ring of peace. I don't know what it's gonna call a hand. I think it's over. Bonzafell, unless he escapes it. Incinerate. Leg sweep the Succubus. Oh, I don't think that was even Bonzafell. I think he just shadow burned him. Huh. There it is. Well done. Technique is going to be up next. I like the name Technique. I think for a monk, that is such a good name. Didn't we have Technique join these before? Or is it just like the most common monk mog that I've seen? Like yellow, banana looking kata set. It looks so good though. It's a good TBC set if anything. It is like an alternate version of the what's it called? The BWL, I think it is. Tier 1, Tier 2, somewhere along there. It's gonna be quick and trapped on the Cobra, but Technique is under a ton of pressure. Might be looking at a Karma. Got himself Fist of Fury. Big defensive. Cobra getting blasted out. Succubus CC. Does he have a trinket? He does have a trinket. Hold on. Cobra needs one more cast. Chaos Bolt might just do it, man. Karma. Oh, touch of death at the end. Technique did not want to go down. He sent everything against the wall in order to try to keep himself alive. Kyrog. Wait, Kyrog? Is that his name? Kai? We're gonna go with Kai. I like your mog. Look at this guy. He just blazed him past Technique, but look at his mog, man. It is as classic as it comes. He got himself full roar and trinket out of that. I think it was incapacitate, right? Paralysis, full fear onto technique. He's still melting. He got himself a quick stunner. He just needs one good hit. Disarm last second. He's just punching him down. This man doesn't even care. He's just, you know what? I don't need a weapon. I just got the pure raw fury in me. My hands are my weapons. You think this piece of metal that I'm holding in these hands was deadly? No, these hands are deadly. Civics is going to be up next. Kai goes in, trinket not available, parry up really early versus Civ though. And Civ got a lot of that kite potential. A lot of zoom in, zoom out, hitting one playstyle. Plus you have damage over time, which is going to be pretty tough for a warrior to deal with. He needs to stay on top of Civ as best as possible. Metamorphosis is available. If you can slow down or disrupt the meta as best as you can, that's quite a lot of damage that Civ is putting out. The damage of good portion of his abilities is just enhanced inside a meta. That's where you don't want to take the damage. Trying to go for that second wind healing, but that dot damage he does with chaos damage and the bleeds is just... it's awful. There's not a lot of recovery available. Unless you got like actually heal. There's only so much you can do right now. Picking up a bit of healing. Stun could be huge. Civ does not have a trinket. Roots him in place for a moment. I-beam takes it to the face. Oh, super low. And Civ does end up going for a chaos strike at the end. I think the warrior was trying to see if he could set something up and just... it was rough from there. Krager blade storming right in. Civ trying to go for a blade storm of their own with a blade dance. Krager charging and not letting Civ go anywhere. Quick and present, able to break out of it was just the raw fury of a warrior leaping past the Civ with the I-beam, avoiding that second demon hunter that does belches out the flame shot. What is it? Fell flame at him. Krager takes huge hits back to back. Does end up chopping down the demon hunter, but just chopping right through the darkness itself, right through the shadows, with Mikkel trying to give you as much of an auto as possible. Last week we watched Kragar, as well as I think it was Kisa. Both two warriors, both battle hardened, but found a very difficult time against the Affliction Warlock specifically. Once those dots are in, it's a constant pressure. You can't get second wind healing. It's just constant damage that goes right through your armor. You have to go for a ton of CC to stop Mikkel. They have a lot of control and a lot of defenses to work with. Does go for the kick on that UA. If you can disrupt that UA, those dots are still going to do quite a number of damage. Look, Krager just trying to see if he could get ahead of it as best as possible. Mikkel knows he needs to push the offensive to keep those dots constantly rotting Krager. He jumps in the cubby. Does Mikkel get the angle? No, does not get the angle. So Krager at least can mitigate the damage, forcing Mikkel towards him. Is going to land the quick interrupt onto the UA. Bladestorm right after. Maybe reflect on UA. Doesn't get to. Mikkel is still going to get that UA up by everything. Soul Rot right after. That's going to be Darkglare dropping down the stun. That's going to be Darkglare joining in. Krager may need to use defensive sphere on the main demon. At least avoiding some of the beam damage from the demon. Mikkel takes huge hits back to back, but Drain Life should help him recover quite a lot of health. Krager got himself parry and needs to get himself a heal right now. He's not in a great spot. That's going to be Battle Master's Trinket just to give him a bit more health. Try to go for a kick to Mikkel. Doesn't quite connect. Got himself the rallying cry. Warlike Helston is the last thing he's got. He's on borrowed health right now. So if that borrowed health falls off, I think it just might be lights out. He's very limited on what he can do. And he's super low. Yeah, Mikkel. Once you get dotted, if you miss a kick, you literally got to play perfectly. If you just miss one ability, it snowballs from there. There's not much you can do. Reynolda is going to be up next. Full dots on Mikkel. And he's going to have a heart attack. Those dots... once you got a caster or anybody below 10% health and your bleeds are on them and you're a SAS rogue, those bleeds can literally execute them. It is crazy. Krager, no, not Fury. For this match, is not. No, I think actually Fury Warriors, I think Arms Warrior is actually a better dueling spec than a Fury. To a degree. Arms doesn't heal as much as a Fury does. That being said, it's not like Fury's healing is as good as it was back in BFA. Deathmark onto Katarina, taking huge hits by Ronaldo, who's just gonna go for Smoke Bomb to give himself a bit of cover. Katarina is still taking hits after hits, getting shot to follow. Bleeds are still coursing through him. Katarina, are you gonna be going for a Ice Block? Potentially? Still rotting. Hold on a second. Kick on Arcane! Does go for the Ice Block for Ronaldo. You got Blind, you got Vanish, you got Dance coming up soon. So actually, you got yourself a fantastic spot. Reynaldo might actually be able to take this. Hold on a second. Katarina is not a stranger to rogues at all, but Reynaldo, man, dealing with Katarina very well. You're very limited in your mobility, unlike a sub-rogue. You only have so much you can do when it comes to movement. Full Arcane Surge is up. Reynaldo trying to go behind the pillar. Touching the Magi with fire damage, looking for a stab, but oh, your health. Get the shot. I don't know if you got any more healing. Oh, that touch of the Magi. That's a lot of damage. All collapses together. That is tough. By the way, if you're less than 10% HP when you have dots rolling, it kills you. I don't know that if you heard. Yes, by the way, if you guys haven't heard that, I think I said it so many times, right? Katarina, full defenses are up, but that's a full zoo on you. And Evan Hunt is just blasting you. Katarina looking to freeze these pads, but nope, is going to get frozen in place as they're surrounding him. I like the smog. That, oh, the weapon, the eye patch, that actually looks really good. I feel like for a hunter, having an eye patch is probably not the greatest, because you need probably both eyes for that depth of field. But it's just, it still is fantastic either way though. We need some few more. Okay, we'll get some more spots. I know a couple of homies we can invite. All right, second group. We're opening up some spots. It is I'm gonna find. It was a Evoker that want to join in and a Paladin. Groups are up, boys. If y'all want to join in, join up right now. We got places. We got places for you. Smog, Cobra wants to join us. Oh. Grain wants to join in? Oh man, do I do Cobra or Grain? I do want to get both of them in. I gotta do one at a time. I'll do Grain. I feel like we've only seen him once. I'll do Grain for now, but we'll get Cobra in. Okay, Cobra, тебя следующий будет, хорошо? Следующий, когда у нас будет место, тебя пригласил, хорошо? Обещаю тебе. Go, go, go. Okay. He's like, go, 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 another game. Gonna go win. I gotcha. I'm on the same wavelength as you, my man. We're throwing in guys into where? Tigers? No, Dalaran sewers. You guys want to visit my sewers? My sewers? I mentioned the West. I mentioned like the, what is it? Some of the class mechanics from time to time, just in case somebody's watching the clip. For the YouTube purposes, right? For the YouTube audience. I guess you guys are YouTube audience, but like the video audience, not the streamer audience. I mentioned it just in case somebody is kind of new to a class and I'm like, oh, okay. I feel like, yeah, I kind of, I like doing that. It's just, I think it's just something about me like liking making guides for WoW. So I almost like try to explain things. I probably should do less of it though. I feel like sometimes I can definitely get super overly explaining on things. But you never know. There's always somebody new popping into the game, checking it out, or trying to figure out why things happening. And I feel like adding a bit of the context once in a while. I'd like something like that. Like if I'm watching the game, esports competition, anything competitive really, I appreciate stuff like that. So I guess in my brain I'm like, well, I should add it. I had something I'd want to see, so yeah. If that makes any sense. Alright. Okay, cool. We're good. Twitch. Yeah, I just got the fattest ICC HC boost and a fresh sham. Yo, would you make it out like a bandit? Did you get a bunch of gear out of it? Looks like we may be missing somebody on Team Cracker, but on Team 2, we do have Katarina. We got us Miko Smog joining back in on that Evoker. Hold on a second. What is this Smog? Oh, I like it. Oh, Necrolord chest piece. You got the shoulders. It actually matches super well. Whoa, it actually matches so well. It looks like Necromancer shoulders. That looks great. First of all, Masterfoot is going to be up versus Talarion. A bit of a rematch between the two. Last time these two fought each other in that grand arena, it went towards Masterfoot. Talarion is one of those guys, one of those warriors that always tries to see if he can maybe find a way to get past rogues and feral druids. It is not an easy matchup. Big back-to-back bites. Talarion really limited on what he can do while thorns are active. Parry up right now. This is an opportunity for him to stay super aggro. Masterfoot taking huge hits back-to-back though. Looking to bounce out of there. Big bleeds are in. Trying to go for massive healing. He got wall. Looking for Heart of the Wild just to maximize his healing potential. Looking to escape Tel, but he keeps slowing him down either way though. And Masterfoot, I think, does end up breaking away from Tel for just a second. Are you still bleeding? Or is that second wind kicking in at this point? I imagine it should be, right? Masterfoot with a still Heart of the Wild roll and then stun onto Tel. Does not have a trinket. Neither of them have a trinket, in fact, actually. And Tel rooted. Can't go anywhere. Can't really do much. Got himself at least defensive stands, but Masterfoot perfectly stored up and ready to go. Tel looking to leap away. Maybe he can wait out for those bleeds and get some second wind healing now. Convoke, I think it might be lights out. Does go for the stun. I think it was the shortest stun ever. Shortest rake possible. Banner down, so if Masterfoot goes for any kind of CC, it is going to be limited. Wall and Thorns is up for Masterfoot. Tel just has to play defensive right now. He can't hit into Thorns too much. That's gonna do too much damage back to him. Too many hits, too much damage. Got himself a Blade Storm, super low on health. Masterford is not going in for the kill. He's just playing super defensive. Dalaran has up no health whatsoever. Masterford could go in, cat form and just go for a quick bite, maybe take him out. Bash does get himself a full one, looking to load him up for little dots, but not going in for the bite. Tal looking to leap away. Only Warriors out of way to. Actually, Warriors do have a way to shed bleeds, don't they? They do have that one talent that almost nobody uses, but it is technically there. Every 3 minutes, you can remove bleeds. If they made it every 1 minute, I think that would be a game changer, man. That would be insane. Tal does get himself a parry. Masterford knows he can't really attack her right now. Tal is able to recover a bit of health, but the mobility of a Feral Druid around these boxes in a Dalaran sewers is just too much. It's just a bit. And for Tal, man, it's just... Look at his cooldowns. He's not in a great spot right now. He got not a lot of defenses to work with. He got offensives. I don't know if he'll be able to actually get any value out of him. Convoke, Trinket's available, does break the Blade Storm just to go for the kick. That is a bit unfortunate, as that's a lot of free damage is gone. With Thorns to follow, you are very limited. Do you have a fear? You don't have a fear. You are trying to see if you can just whittle out the cat, hit him with a slow, walk away from the guy as best as possible, stun him, but not go for the kill with those stuns, just the defensive stun. And I think it just might be overcharged. Oh, but the bleed's already in. That is a rough one, man. That is so tough to deal with. Meikle had a fight versus Masterford last time, giving him about much of an auto duel as possible. And last time Meikle and Masterford fought each other, it was just a Warlock city. It was a bloodbath, but the Warlock was able to take him down fairly confidently at the end of the day. Those dots are just murder. Those dots are just brutal. It is wild. Masterford does have a trinket. He doesn't have a wall for this one, so he's kind of limited on his defensives to a degree. I don't really know. Even when he did have full defenses, he had a really hard time with those affy dots. Bitter Immunity, not really worth it though. Yeah, Bitter Immunity is the talent that I was thinking of. Thank you, Reckless. It is technically a good talent, like on paper, right? Like to say that the that one file you can get from Kyrie and Covenant back in Shadowlands that removed all your dots, diseases, bleeds, gave you a bit of a heal, could give you a defensive, I think too. Like that was pretty solid back in the day. And like Bitter Immunity is kind of that, just with a longer cooldown, I think now, right? Pretty sure. Full Dark Glare in. Meikle catching a Drain Soul around the corner. Masterford is stunned. Nothing he can do. He doesn't have Heart of the Wild or nothing. He got regrowth. He got Bear from healing. But the dots are still in, and the Dark Glare, unless you can kill it or stop it, it is still doing a sizable bit of damage. For every dot that's on you, Dark Glare does more damage, and that damage should not be ignored. And maybe that's where Masterford does it wrongly, is just by ignoring it. Bash just to stop that channel from Meikle. Masterford looking for recovery. Regrow's barely doing anything. Hots barely doing anything. They're barely fighting the damage over time that he's got going on. Swiftmend, but it's just loaded back up into a wall at no health, trying to regrowth. It barely does anything as it catches yet another Drain Soul in the execute range, because Drain Soul does more damage when you're low. Convoke just to heal. Convoke just to get himself a heal. Able to recover quite a bit though. So like not to laugh at it, not to sniff at it. It did recover quite a bit, but full Soul Rod, full you away. If he gets a drain, oh no. And he's got the gates. Oh, he's got the insta-cast Malefics too. Trying to go for a kick. Then it's going to be a stun into Meikle either way though. Masterford looking for an escape. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Still alive. The fact that this Feral is alive, by the way, I mean, he's just an absolute Livelord McGee. The third, the fifth, and the last of his generation. My goodness, look at that. He's basically a Rested Druid, man. He's a Feral Druid with like, he's a Rested Druid that's just really good at Feral. That's essentially what he is. Look at that, he's just not dying. Dots? No, nah. I got 2% health? Nah. 1 health? Nah, I'm fine. Just run it? Yeah, he's gotta run. I mean, otherwise, what's he gonna do? Stand in front of Meikle and just die? I don't think the man wants to do that. But he's at no health still. He got Heart of the Wild coming back up. Maybe that's he could use Heart of the Wild to live. Trying to go aggressive with a Convoke. Meikle takes huge hits. Mortal Coil has a trinket, but Wall, there's no way for him to stop it. Full drain life and everything available for Meikle. Hold on a moment, Masterford, does he have the dots in? If he gets a good kick, maybe. Fear, Malefic, Shadow Fury, trying to get the cast off. Both are so low. Drain for Meikle. Oh! Yeah. Meikle still might die to the bleeds though. Do you? Hold on. The Paladin wasn't going to find out. Shabosh? What's your name? Shaboshi. Okay. That's just, if you're a non-Russian, non-Slavic speaker, Like hearing these kind of sounds, Shaboshe, and be like, what is that the name? That's what are these banners up right now? What is this? Season 2, Season 3, Season 1 banner? Is that what he's got? Blaster damage onto the pally though. You blink and you miss it. It's Katarina trying to fight through the rest of the team. Kragar charging into Katarina. He's got 3 to get through him. And Katarina is not going to be an easy matchup at all. Big reflect up for Kragar. Katarina does not go for the kick on that reflect. Banner perfectly placed for the breath. Lets him not sit that there for long at all. Knockback for Katarina. Leap available for Kragar. Able to reconnect Blazestorm as he got himself battle stance. Katarina better be very, very careful. This is full unleash raw wrath of a warrior. Battle stance lets you go full ham. You don't take reduced damage, but you also don't deal reduced damage. Normally, Kragar has to shackle his damage. He has to go into defensive stance, reducing damage he does, but also reduce damage he takes. Oh man, Shatter! Oh wow, he actually talented into Shatter. I guess it was a Paladin on Team Katarina, right? So it makes sense. Or was it Paladin? No, maybe he did it just for Katarina. Able to take him with Smog, I think going to be up next. Evoker is up. Playing that devastation, so he's going for the bursty evoker, not the augmentation, where it's more about buffing. Actually, no, hold on a second, hold on. Augmentation is actually burstier than dev, or at least used to be burstier. Shroud immediately out for Smog into a stun onto Kragar. Eternity Surge, full burst is available. Rooted him out in the open, full mastery buff is available, and looking to get those blue disintegrates out. Interrupted him in blue. That's exactly what you need. If you can interrupt him in blue, you can collect wins. Hold on a second. With Evoker, he's still gonna disintegrates. With a wall, uninterruptible. Oh my god, the beam damage is just blasting Kragar. Disintegrates is just doing exactly what it says on the tin. My goodness, he needs one more cast, one more beam. That is a lot of pressure out of the Evoker. Good stun, fantastic root, actually great control by the Evoker, and they ended up using his wall a little bit delayed to make sure he has himself full proper bursty go. Disintegrates are out onto Evan as he's got himself Eva Hunt? Hold on, Evie Hunt? Is it Evie? Evie? I'm gonna call you Evie now. That's it. Your name has been solidified. Smog trying to use mobility while giving himself a bit of healing, but it's 45% dampening, not a lot he can do. You are getting disintegrates onto Evie though. It's not a lot, but you are getting some. You got us a deep breath. Maybe you could deep breath him down? Hey, hold on, he doesn't have a trinket. Hold on a second. Do you have a go? Disintegrate? Wait, oh, kill command at the very end. Oh my goodness, that was something. Wait, actually, we're getting a full team play here with technique, getting be last to a left. Is he gonna give him honor duel? No, Evie immediately goes in for kill commands. He's just gonna unleash everything at him. Literally unleashing the beast, but at this health, oh, it's over, right? Yeah, it's over. It's done. Everybody got a chance to play. Even though Team Kragar played one man down, everybody on Team Kragar got a chance to play. They did really, really good. That was such an even team with a game. That was awesome. That was so good. Get another one going, yeah? Katarina or Jayhawk, let me know if you need more homies. I got a couple more that want to join in. Cobra and all them. Run for your life, dude? Yeah. Run for the hills. That's a good song, by the way. You reminded me just now. Feral Jules is so lame running and he'll have the time. That is Feral Druid. Not gonna lie. That is Feral gameplay. There's not much you can say about it. I don't disagree. I don't think he wants to run out in the open and die. So, like, is that what he should do though? Right? Because I guess there's a couple choices, right? You either go out and just die, or don't. You know? Yeah. Give me a call on Duels. Yeah, exactly. I feel that. Oh, yeah. I think that would have been awesome if you gave Mikkel honor duel. That was so good with the Feral, man. That was so good. I feel like Mikkel also gives everybody honor duels, man. Mikkel is so honorable. At some point, Mikkel is going to go on his villain arc, and you want to be able to be like, man, how could he? How could Mikkel not give these guys an honor duel when he spent a good better half of his career in these 5v5 dueling arena? Is a career? Is that a correct way to call it? Let's just go with it, right? A better half of this, giving people honorable duels. And he's gonna go in his villain arc and we're gonna be like, I can't believe it. It's like, dude, he's barely got on the duels. Everybody treats Mikkel as a credible threat, and they're not gonna give him a chance to take a breather. Just not happening. All right, we are good. I think Team Katarina's all good and set. Tiger Speak. I don't want to give you guys Blade's Edge if I can't help it. they see Mikkel own someone, they're like, nope. Yeah, exactly. They just saw him fight, like this feral ran out, doesn't die, cannot be beat, and then Mikkel walks in and just melts him down into putty, and they're like, this guy's a threat. This guy's the bad boy. Oh no, 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 no. Then again, Mikkel did establish a pretty credible like personality here of like, yeah, I know my class. I'm pretty well. You could say I'm well versed at Affliction Warlock in the most humble way possible. You know, I want out of that. Yeah, that's part of the 5v5s though. Is like sometimes it's really a player choice, which I think makes it an interesting dynamic, right? Where players are not forced to give the other an honor duel, but you can, and that makes players like makes viewers fall in love with a player if they're honorable and they still own in duels. Or even if they're just honorable and they treat the other people like people, you know, it's awesome. You could have the villain arc and just be a bad boy, like with Griff, who doesn't give anybody a moment to breathe. By the way, Subtle XD, that is Griff. That is a Griff. So if you guys are like, oh man, I don't like Griff, get back. Twitch. Mikkel, first up over the team too. Oh, holy Saya. Interesting. I was gonna say maybe rematch with the other paladin, but no, it's none other than Saya. Mikkel immediately trying to see if he can get some CC onto Saya. Trinkets that fear insta stun onto Mikkel. Insta trinket out of that one for Mortal Call. Fear to follow. Mikkel just trying to get some CC. Am I lagging or is this game lagging a little bit? It feels like some of the CC from these boys and abilities. Dude, it does feel like there's a bit of lag going on. I don't know if it's on their end. I don't know if it's on my end. I'm going to assume it's my end. Does go for the kick with Mikkel looking for a big gate. Holy Sai is not in a great health spot right now. He is just melting. The man might be looking for a bubble or lay on hands. Mikkel, now you can you got the opportunity just to unleash everything on the guy. He's still melting with the lay on hands. Oh, no, 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 no. He's just bowing. He's just, nah, I don't want this. I don't want smoke. I don't want this smoke. Nope. Hold on. You still have no health. Hold on. Well, how long is your forbearance? Mikkel could just blast you. Blind Saya, you're still melting, my man, trying to keep himself alive, looking to claw back a victory. Might be pressing that bubble into regenerating. At this point, he should be able to go for a bubble. Drain. Oh, he goes in until last second. Oh man, Mikkel set it up. Bo Beep Black Sheep will be here. Is it Bo Beep? Is that what it is? Bo Beep Sheep or whatever it's called, dude. I gotta look it up again. I know exactly what I'm thinking of, but I'm probably calling it the wrong thing. I love his manga though with the sheep and everything. It's gonna be full fear onto Saya. Full dots are in. Shot of Fury, not even a dark lair. He's just taking a stun. Saya got himself Shield of Vengeance. Do you have wings? He does have wings. If he could just commit, if he could stay in, this could be the play. Saya got himself an opportunity. Big juke out of Mikkel. Drain life to follow. Trying to catch up in healing. Saya got nothing unless you get yourself. Oh, I was going to say Spell Warden. Unless you got Spell Warning, there's nothing you can do with Comediant. Comediant? Steven told me earlier how to say your name. I am probably messing it up hard right now. Stun onto Mikkel. He got himself wall. Big heal. Fear last second. This is going to be meta. To immune that fear. Second fear is out. At least you can get some dots in the guy. Maybe you just go full dark layer on him. Full dark layer and goblin mode. Board out. Mortal Call in his blade dance. That's actually huge. Drain life. Maybe let you catch up and healing. 10% dampening. It's still just fine. Into a dodge. Jukes out a kick. That's going to make him immune to the fear. Trying to go for more soul. Hold on. Oh, poor no. And Comedian does fall down with Mikkel alive from one to the next. Subtle XD is Griff, by the way. That is his Griffin his ult. This is Griffin his ult. I confirmed this from like 2 weeks ago. I've been able to confirm, thanks to Lore doing some snooping. This is Griff. I was gonna say, man, should give him an honor duel. Griff doesn't give anybody honor duels. He just doesn't. It's just not in his nature. Not in his nature at all. So Cat, be aware, this is Griff that you're dueling up against right now. I don't know if that changes like their strategy or how you want to play it. This is gonna be very familiar. More of a familiar match than ever. You know what Griff likes to do? He's got this rogue leveled and geared and he just hops off offline on Real ID whenever he hops on this Subtle XD guy. I think he was whispering me the other day. He was like, oh, hey, Dal, I'm a viewer. Oh, I love the duels. I would love to participate. I haven't joined these duels before. Seriously, you're RPing. Role-playing like a Dal fan that's just new to these duel arena while he's just offline in Real ID. And then Lore spotted him. He snooped him out. I wonder if he's doing the same thing with Kragar. It's just like, oh, no, Kragar, love your stream. I'm just new. I don't join duels all that often. I like to. It'll be really fun. You know what I mean? Straight up got his whole like RP story, dude. He's got a backdrop story and everything. It's crazy. Stun onto him. Katarina got himself the ultra. He knows it's going to be ultra. He's like, you know what? I don't want to deal with it. Nope. Nope. Gouge Sprint is just, it's a classic Griff move. Gouge Sprint, classic Griff move. He doesn't need to catch a reset. The only disadvantage that Griff does have here with Subtle XD though, he's not a Night Elf, which is going to make his restelts a little bit harder to catch. Maybe. Night Elf sub-rogues are so much better in PvP than Orc. I mean, Orc is still decent like for stuns and whatnot, but that shot mode is huge. If you can catch yourself another reset, it is massive. In a 1v1 setting too, oh, crazy. No honor dose is a very roguelike attitude. True, it is a very roguelike attitude, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely it. Definitely. I don't know, I like giving honor dose to everybody I can. Let's say like you're doing BGs and somebody's 1v1ing. I don't butt in for turning a 1v1 into 2v1. I prefer to keep it like, you know, fair. I'll go watch. My favorite part is when you do a random BG and you just go catch somebody 1v1ing. And then I just go watch, and whoever wins, if it's Alliance or Horde, I just clap. I'll let him re-heal. Maybe we'll do it. I'll just like clap and like, run away. Let him recover. Let him get a breather. You know what I mean? Subtle with a Cloak of Shadows. Katarina might be in a ton of trouble. No Icebook available. As they've been blabbering, yappering, man. I got the degree in yapping right now. Got himself the images with a breath. Polly does not have an out. Vanishes available though. Katarina does not want to go aggressive right now. Polly, but he's just running. He's bailing. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want any of that. He doesn't want smoke. He has to have a reversal. Maybe try to see if he can catch Griff. Got himself an ultra. I think he's trying to see if he can maybe catch him randomly. I think that's what he's trying to do. Try to use mobility with the reverse blink and the ultra in order to maybe randomly catch him. Have himself immediate human. Or yeah, blink. Was it blink that got him out of stun? I think it was. Nova to Subtle. Have himself a vanish still available. Katarina at some point is going to have to find a way to get that vanish out of Subtle if at all possible. Blind to follow. Looking for the reset. Unless that Nether Tempest stops you. Smoke. Sap. That is wild. Wait. BMing him too? Oh my goodness. Got himself a blink. Kidney shot to follow. Does not have a break out of the stun. No, human racial is available. Will not be able to use it for like 20 seconds. Trying to get himself as much of our ability as possible. Second vanish available for Subtle though. Got himself a kick on that arcane. But Katarina is at least able to knock it back just a bit though. Not a lot of health available. Ultra does give herself a bit of recovery. Breath to follow. Poly right after. No trick available for Subtle XD. Katarina lets you get yourself some cooldowns. I think he's just trying to see if he can come back with some kind of defensive. Poly yet again. Maybe have a go. Trying to see if he can make a play. Subtle trying to bow out of this as soon as possible. Catching him with the touch of the magic. If you get missiles on him or something. Anything, that could be huge. He's just avoiding it completely. Does it catch him? I was going to say touch of the magic. I thought put him in combat, but no, apparently not. Just gonna let him catch a reset either way though. I thought it was like a debuff where it's like, yeah, it's like it's trying to do some damage to him. He just can't yet. But I guess not. Subtle does end up waiting out long enough just to get a vanish and a cloak. So all this time waited. I think he was just trying to buy himself as much time until he has a cloak and everything available. Got everything though. Katarina got double trinket. No ice block for a little bit, so he's a little down. But maybe could make a play. Trinket out of Subtle. Breath to follow. No more trinket for him unless he cloaks it. Katarina did use his offenses earlier. Ring of Fire is gonna... Shadow Strike? Was that a Shadow Strike? What was that? It was just a bug animation. Got himself touching the magic. Might be a Cloak of Shadows. Lots of damage taken. Subtle maybe look at her defensive. Cloak of Shadows last second. Katarina does get himself that ultra. Wait, I'm swapping the wrong person entirely. It's going to be shifted power. Does go for the kick. Has himself a vanish in case he needs to. Nova for just a second. Missiles to follow. Vanishes immediately. Shadow Strike though. Staying aggressive. He's got a blind, so I think that's why he's staying aggressive. Because he knows he can just blind him. If Katarina keeps range, blind won't affect you. Does go for the kidney shot. Do you have an out? Hold on a second. Maybe not. Got invis. Maybe use invis. Vanish just to get a cheap shot. Hold on. It's a very aggressive vanish. Does get himself a reversal. Breath to follow. Maybe Poly. Poly full. You get range, blind. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. It's actually a little close. He does have a dot on him. I think it's another Tempest, right? That should keep him in combat, or at least out of stealth, so he takes damage constantly. Katarina trying to get an angle on the guy. Do you catch him there? Or did he catch a reset in between? I think that was a reset. Katarina does have human racial, will not be able to use it for a couple of seconds. Ice block coming up very, very soon though. So Subtle, the longer he's sticking his duel, he doesn't realize there's a block coming back up. He's not. You also got to remember, he did BM him earlier with that emote spam with the smoke bomb. So I want to see if he ends up winning this, clutching out, or if he just gets punished for BM. I want to see if he gets punished for BM. Look at that. Smoke bomb, dancing immediately. Is he going to get punished? That's the question. That's what I'm wondering now. Icebox is available for Katarina. polymorph for the subtle, does catch himself a reset, Shadow Strike to follow, trying to see if he can end the duel right there. Breath right after, does he do it? Shadow Step yet again, kick onto Cad, but Cad does end up juking it. Ice Bucket is available, subtle, does have Cloak of Shadows, and that's Blades available, as well as Dance. Doesn't have blind for a bit. That cloak is the only thing I think is gonna maybe keep him alive here. Cad just waiting out that Ice Bucket entirety. That's just trying to get himself as much healing as he can. Man, 48% dampener. You're not gonna get a lot of healing. He's subtle, not giving Cracker or Slipe, the Demon Hunter on this team. I don't even know how to say his name. A chance here with that dampening. Big barrage on the subtle. Got himself advantage. Waiting out for a cloak. Doesn't want to use it, I don't think. That's a pickup advantage, by the way. Huge recovery. The cloak, before the touch of the magic even connects, Katarina got nothing here. No immunity. Shadow Strikes are just flying, trying to get himself in a decent spot. Oh, it's over. That is so rough. That is so rough. Talrion charging out versus Subtle. If you can catch him very, very quickly. Does go for the sap. Oh, stun. Blind. What a blind. What a stun. The exchange is real. Tal, does he have a leap? If he has a leap, you could probably reconnect with him, right? Leaps around the corner. He sees him, right? Blaze Storm. I was gonna say he's Blaze Storm on top of him. Why is that not getting him out in the open? Into a stun. Oh, he just avoided your stun completely, or evasion rather completely. Subtle needs to get himself a stun. He needs to get himself out of this situation if he can. Does Tal get to punish this rogue? I guess is the question. He goes in for a kidney shot into a shiv. Look at that sprint. Yo, something's buggy about this arena. Something's definitely buggy about this game. I'm not even sure, but it's like some of the animations are all kinds of out of whack. What was that sprint? Did you see that? I kind of want to zoom in on that. I want to go back to this clip. I want to see what that looked like again. As Subtle does mount up, trying to stay away from Tell. Tell looking to get around him. Leap. Does he catch him? No, not quite. That was so close, though. That was so close. Eyes are not available, so for Subtle, this is going to be a full reset. This rogue, yeah, he's just going to... I think he's going to wait until cooldowns are back up. Or no, cheap shot. Does he have a go? Because he is sub. He could just have a go and take him. Tell doesn't have a lot of way to heal right now. Cheap shot? Smoke? He's trying to step it or just reset it? I think he is. Wait, did you just cheap shot him just to shiv him and then run away with smoke? I guess. I don't know what that accomplishes though. Cheap shot, shiv, run away. Yeah, like sometimes some of the openers that Griff has, like, it doesn't make sense. Cheap, shiv, smoke, run away. It doesn't do anything unless you're trying to do like shiv damage or something. Or maybe build up for slice and dice ahead of time. Gouge breaks out immediately, stun onto Subtle. Blaze him to follow. You can't really stop the warrior right now. Cloak or Shadows trying to escape, but that's going to be immediate slow what I Tell. Shadow step by the rogue. Tell turns around immediately. Does he have another stun? Does he have another lockdown? Kidney shot could be huge. Blaze Storm in case the rogue goes for a kidney. Rogue is just getting chopped up right now. He's got himself faint. Kidney shot on Tell. Tell does not have a trinket. Does the rogue have anything? He has nothing. He used his dances, I think, for the cheap shot shift play. Pretty sure. Does it vanishing out? I thought the chakra would connect, but apparently not. Eyes are up, so if Tell is careful, doesn't even need eyes. He sees the rogue, he sees the bleeds. He can smell him behind the pillar. Banner down for the blind. Oh, why would you stab him? Why would you stab the warrior, not the banner? I think you could have maybe got away out of there. You had evasion too. Did he just misclick? What was that? Wait. We got us Sly, we got us this Krager. Can Talrion fight through these last two? That is the question right now. 68% dampening, no small thanks to the rogue. And along that match, when Talrion with a stun onto Sly, he got himself full meta and everything available, try to drop down sigils. Disarm onto Sly for just a second. Wait, no meta yet? He could go for meta. There goes the full meta. Right now, it's a good opportunity for him to do the most amount of damage. Try to catch up to the warrior. Quick Fear has a trinket for Talrion. Next parry could be huge. Next stun could be huge. Parry up for Sly. He's kind of limited what he could do unless he just goes in for range damage onto Tal. Looking to bleed him up. I-Beam doesn't quite do enough. Got himself full immunity, but I think he's just over. Tal with the defensive just needs one big execute. And he should be able to take him. He got to reflect, quick, overpower. Cracker is going to give him that honor duel. 72% dampen. You can't give this man an honor duel at this point. Tal does not have a parry in this situation, though. So he's very limited on what he can do. Stun into Cracker, immediate trinket, blaze him up for Tal. And Cracker just chopping right through the guy with Smog. Last one over for the team, too. Does he get himself a proper go versus Cracker is my question. Giving Cracker an honor duel. I like it. Cracker didn't give Tell honor duel, but then again, maybe Cracker thought, you know what, nobody's going to give an honor duel. At this high dampening, not happening. Smog wants to give him a proper honor match. Last time they fought each other, they actually went to Smog. So maybe that's why he wants to give him the honor duel. Because they two fought, And Smog took it. Smog blasted him to smithereens, and I think he's trying to give Krager as much of an even match here as possible. Krager will not have a trinket. There isn't really much you can trinket from a Evoker. I mean, I guess there's a stun, right? I guess there's that. Smog donning the Shroud to give himself immunity to proper stuns. Little big root onto Krager off of that combo. Got him to disintegrate. If he goes for a wall, dude, actually just beaming right through Krager. Barely stopping this damage. Evoker's got so much damage. Barely I see anybody play this in duels. Fantastic mug, by the way. This thing's beautiful. That's a beautiful mug. That looks so good. But also that damage though. Miko taken 2. Subtlety taken 2? I guess it could have been 3, but he did stab Chell. Chell taken 2 as well. Well done, well done. Surprise, Dalaran, well played. Well played, man. Well played. Yeah, Subrogue is a tough one, man. Used to be like a season or 2 ago. I think a season ago, actually. Arms could do well against Sub, but then they kind of reworked Sub and reworked Rogue a little bit after the for season 3. It's a little harder now, but prior to that rework, it was a little bit easier. Tell was definitely one of the better warriors out there who could deal with rogues. Man, it's tough though. Nowadays it's tough. So he's fighting an uphill battle there. Although I guess maybe the rogue didn't make a mistake there with a random Shiv, right? Yogo? Okay. Let me just ask Jay if he's ready. Just double checking, because they were rotating a lot of dudes back and forth, so I want to see if they need more homies or if they're chilling. Just a double check. Plus, okay, we're good. Now we're doing Blades Edge. Yeah, now we're doing Blades Edge. Now we're doing Blades. Oh snap! Hold on, thought the way Krager goes to the Evoker. It's surprising, but I guess it shouldn't be that surprising. But Evokers have a lot of burst damage. A lot of burst damage. It's just, it's very condensed inside of a very specific window. It's a lot. It's quite a bit. But we don't see them all that often. I think in most cases we've seen Evokers not really go for like multiple games in a row, but if they go in for one game, they usually win whatever matchup they go up against while cooldowns are up, and then they kind of just like fall apart after them. They're not that survivable on their own. Like, I guess that would be similar to that of a Hunter in terms of survivability, but even then Hunter got like control, or re-stealth, but Evoker doesn't really have anything like that. Even in PvE content, they do feel kind of squishy at times. So I wonder, I think if they gave them all cheat death, right? If they gave Evoker cheat death similar to, do I have a macro? I don't. Okay, well hopefully the chat will be gone in a second here. Yeah, my chat got bugged. Okay. Is it gone? It is gone. Okay, cool. That was weird. Twitch. I thought the chat in the bottom left was going to be showing up in the recording because it was bugging. UI stuff has been a little weird this season, or this patch specifically. Tal gonna be first up over for the team 2. Charging out versus Advo, a Demonology Warlock immediately porting out of there, going in for a full-on Tyrant as Tal is locked down with a stun. If you can get all the Zemos together and fear him out, that's exactly what he's gonna go for. Resetting. While the Tyrant is out, all of the Demons are empowered. Could even go for a Shadow Mode, in fact, just to dodge away from the Demons, because there's no way they're gonna chase after him. And that's going to be the second way to healing, as he's able to go for full recovery. Exactly. Stun around the corner, and Advo maybe could send in a Felguard in. Tel could do one of two things. Either one, focus on Advo, because all of these demons are just puppets, and there's a puppet master in the background controlling all of them. Or you take down these puppets one by one. It's almost like taking weapons out of Advo's hands one after the other, and then you leave him with nothing, and then he's exposed. That being said, Advo can re-summon a fresh new pet fairly quickly. So Taylor is going to have to use some mobility and clever thinking to get the pet low, execute it, but also try to deny Advo from summoning a fresh new one, because that's going to be Felguard. He wants to summon a new one. Taylor's ready to move over. And Advo, I think, is just going to re-summon it or reposition it. There is a trick that Warlocks can do right now to get the pets back to them, and that is to summon an eyeball, an observer eyeball for just a second, and that'll kind of force the pets back, because it'll like replace the pet with an eyeball, and then replace the eyeball with a pet, and then the pet is right next to you. So if it'll force it back next to you really quickly, you could just summon that real quick. Advo with a trinket really early, actually. Estelle went in for the stun, but he wasn't going to commit. He was just going to charge off the ledge. This could be something. Advo no longer has a way out of CC, so if Dalaran can lock him down, you gotta reflect. Advo, does he have mobility? You got a full Blaze Storm, looking for an interrupt, doesn't quite connect there though. Full Tyrant is gonna be out with an Axe Toss. Tal still got him some big executes either way though. Looks like he's gonna go for a Fear on all these pets, charging towards Advo. Mortal is gonna run him out. Trinket is available, poured up for Advo, does have Gateway, so you might be looking at potentially taking that Gateway. Charge around the corner by Tal with a stun onto Advo. Walling this damage up, that's a big defensive commitment by this Warlock. That's a lot to work with, and Dalaran is actually able to get one little extra layer out of Advo, so he will not have this for future goes. That's going to be a big leap. Reflect is up. Axe Toss. Advo, I think, is moseying over potentially next to the portal, looking to take the Gateway possibly. He got himself the Demons together with the Obelisk. Quite a bit of damage still going out to the Demons, poured out for Advo immediately. Still got himself the Gate. Is he going to take it? Potentially might. He's jumping down. So now you know he's not going to take the Gate. So maybe that's where Tal, if he can chase, this could be huge. Advo got himself a decent position. Looks like he's going to reset up the Gateway potential portal completely. He's just trying to mosey around the pillar, kiting him around until the Demons get to collapse back on the Tal. But now the Tal is right next to Advo and the Demons, you could just cleave them both down. So you could take out the Demon that protecting and CCing for Advo, but also you could be cleaving, doing damage to Advo, putting additional pressure on the guys. So this could be huge. Advo is avoiding all this completely. Just avoiding all this as best as he can. I think he's waiting until Mortal or anything else is available. No wall, no trinket. It's right now in Tal's play, and if he catches that Curse of Exhaustion, that's low. There's not much you can really do as Tal. Unless you go for a leap charge around the corner, it is rough. Demons are in, Tyrant is in, Fear on all of them, and Tal looking to back up out of there. Advo trying to go around the pillar. Tal is just looking to avoid him completely. He is going to go for a reset, I think, with a Shadow Meld, right? Possibly? No, I think he's saving that for later. He got all the Demons back there. Potentially maybe taking down the Felguard. He's executing, cleaving him down. That is going to be a Vile Fiend joining in too. That's not a great feeling. That Vile Fiend actually does a number of damage all by himself whenever he procs. Axe Toss, Dreadstalker joined in. This is exactly what Advo wants. Keeping Dalaran at bay, letting the Demons eat him up little by little, eventually tear him down piece by piece. Health bar by health bar. Percent health by percent. And Advo, I mean, he's in a good spot. I'm wondering what Tal's going to try to go for here. Because right now, so far, he's been kind of focusing on the Demons. I thought he was going to stay on Advo the entire time. But at this point, the Warlock got to Trinket back up. Wall coming back up in about 50 seconds. And I wonder if Tal is just waiting for the cooldowns or what. I think he honestly needs to press the advantage. 40 seconds on that wall. I think you might just have to use mobility to catch up to the guy. Possibly. Shadow Meld? Trying to get him a little closer? Maybe he's trying to peel him a little. That stun, Trinket immediately out of Advo. Mortal to follow Trinket out of Tal. It's going to be a port. Trying to back up out of there. It's going to be able to catch him. Caught by Pixel. He got caught on the Pixel of the wall. I can't believe it. Juke out massive for Advo. Big parry up for Tal. Big bleeds are up on Advo. Got him some Blaze Storm. Cannot be avoided. There's going to be more Demon Doggers. If you can avoid this behind LOS, it would be golden. Net another Blaze Storm. Advo has nowhere else to go. He got him some damage. He's just going aggressive. But Advo, I think Tal was just trying to see if he can get Advo to use his port and then use everything he's got, because he doesn't have gate to use. All he's got is a port. He was just trying to see if he can just wait until he ports, bait the port, and then go use everything. I think that's what he's waiting for. All cooldowns, everything just to go for a big old maker there. That is so good. Masterfoot up next. Immediate stun on Tal. Convoke just biting up right through him. Tal tried to go for a stun. I think that completely missed though. Throw into a Thorns. That's going to be Stormbolt. Trying to see if he can back away from the Feral Druid. He can't fight into Thorns. He can't really get super aggressive. He's trying to be very careful not to auto-attack him. He's getting mortal strikes, but then turning it away so he just get random auto-attacks into the Feral, and actually doing quite a number of damage to the cat, but that's just too much damage together with Thorns, together with Blaze, together with everything. That is difficult. Smog as an Evoker is up next. Potentially the most amount of damage here, the most amount of condensed output. That is a Feral Druid though. Not an easy matchup whatsoever. So for Smog, he's going to have to be very careful, very quick. He can't root the Feral. He can't stun him. But I don't really know how this is going to go, because this is like a very, very survivable class versus some of the burstiest damage I've ever seen. Although Smog is a glass cannon, he doesn't have a lot of survivability on his own. And I wonder if the Feral bleeds that he's going to be able to overtake him. And it's going to be an opener. Smog does it trinket. He does go for the breath immediately. It's going to be a full burst onto fruit. He does go in for a root right after. Is that full burst of everything available? Mastery and up and everything. Fire breath. He got him some big disintegrates. Hold on. Wall in his damage. Bar skin. That's a full set of defenses. It's just defense versus offense right now. Kicks someone blue. Trying to go for a sleep. Does catch a sleep. Trinket available from Master Food. Does Smog have anything? Nullifying Shroud. So those stuns are not going to be able to do anything. More disintegrates. He's got himself big beams. He's trying to stay on top of the Feral Druid. Hold on. If he catches those beams as he goes around the pillar, I think it's over for the Feral. Hold on, he's got himself Battle Master Trinket, everything. Borrowing a lot of health right now. It's a lot of borrowed defenses. Trying to get himself another Eternity Surge, but the Feral's looking, look, he's got a full recovery into more disintegrates. He's just immune to CC. Wall to be immune to interrupts. He can't stop him right now. Sleep Pockets, he's going behind the pillar. Fire Breath right after. Is it going to be enough? He's got more mobility. Hold on, Master Fruit. Oh, that is so much raw damage. The unkillable Feral versus the unstoppable Evoker. And looks like the Evoker's raw power absolutely disintegrates the Feral Druid. That is just a lot here, because we've seen Master Food get away literally with everything. 2 health, got away with it. 2% health, got away with it. Like every time he's like, you think he's gonna be going down, nope, he lives. He just breaks your expectations completely, and just you can never pin the Feral down, and Smog was able to. That is such well used. He had to throw everything, right? He had to literally make sure he has used everything against the Feral. There's no way he's gonna have anything for the next competitor, which is the DH. He had to use everything, but it was so masterful, well done. That was so good. Technique, trying to see if he can survive the Demon Hunter. Rotating defenses. Karma is the only thing he hasn't used so far. Maybe Fortification Brew, but I'm not sure. That doesn't really get tracked all that easily. Comedian is gonna go for a full-on stun. Trinket, break it out of this immediately. Disarm for a second. Got himself eventual tweet to break out of that disarm. Vent technique, locking him down with Leg Sweep. Is this enough damage? Massive monk damage into a Karma to follow Comedian. May need to go for immunity. He's so dead. Oh, darkness was not enough. Maybe if you went for press the immunity button, maybe that would have done something, but technique able to take you out. That's just so much damage with Krager charging the next. Stun onto technique. Full dots are in. Blaze Storm ignoring the Ring of Peace and just chopping the boy up. Just a big old Mortal Strike taking him out. Mikkel is out next. A matchup that is not advantageous for the Warrior whatsoever here. Got himself full gateway. Everything set up. Boards available. Krager needs to play his heart out right now. He does have a trinket. He does have defenses. Offensively, he's kind of limited though. That is going to suck. No Avatar. No Colossus Smash to begin with here. So it's going to be a little bit tougher. But maybe he can still make his way out of here. The constant slow by Mikkel with the Curse of Exhaustion and the dots, there isn't much you can do. You can't get second wind healing at all. Stun immediately onto Mikkel. Human racial mortal call. Interrupt him on fear. And Mikkel got himself a big defensive. Kragar is going to run away with the fear. Just looking for a reset. He got to establish CC. Mikkel popped the defensive. This is a good situation. If Krager can wait out those dots, second wind healing could be massive. Trying to see if he can get himself in a better spot. Mikkel got himself the eyeball that hits the walls though. There's not much you can really do there. Stun onto Mikkel. Krager needs to be very careful with his reflects and interrupts. Dots are in. Mikkel, drain life, does go for the juke. Perfect opportunity for him to make a big play. Big drain UA onto Krager. He does avoid the UA. Still lots of damage taken. But I think most of the basic dots are gone. Banner down in case there's going to be a stun or a mortal call out of Mikkel. Full UA and everything is available though. Full Dark Glare is in. Got himself parry. Stun onto Mikkel. Needs to take down the pet at some point if possible. It's going to be a full wall for Mikkel. Krager, no health whatsoever. Needs to give himself a bit more health to work with. Mikkel, super low also. Wall, the only thing that's keeping him alive right now. Does go for the kick. Hold on. Krager, I'm trying to see if he can make a play. Blaze Storm. Oh, that was so close between the two. Mikkel barely surviving it with Goa. Is that your name? Goa's Riz? Wait, is that your name, Riz? Wait, what is your name? Wait. Oh, wait, it's Goeris, right? Is that what it is? Kill shot. Taking him out fairly quickly. My goodness, the amount of burst damage you guys are putting into one another is wild. So far, I just see like just do a amount of raw pressure out of each and every one of you. Ever since the Evoker duel, my goodness, gonna be Cat trying to blast out Go as he's got himself full defenses. Go just goes in, full damage, into a full spear. Fury of the Spear is what I wanted to say, but my mouth got tangled. Wow, it's so even. We're missing a couple of purples here, but it's all even. Oh, that's awesome. I like a game that's a little more even, right? Not super one-sided. Everybody gets a chance. Everybody gets to play. I like it. Let's get us another going. Why is this Gnome out here, man? What's he doing? We got spots, by the way. If you guys want to join, Katarina looks like they got spots available. So we're gonna open it up right now. Get you guys going. Is Krager immediately ready? No, what's the other? Last one for the night, boys. Last one for Krager, last one for me as well. Okay. Holy, hold on. Holy Saya, I do want to get you in, but Cobra also wanted in. I'm gonna give it a second. If I don't see Cobra, I'll take Saya. How does that sound? Because I did promise Cobra, I'll take him. Cobra, ты где? Нет, команда нужно плюс один, если хочешь. Я тебе могу место дать. Дам тебе секунду. Секунду. Минуту. I don't know how to say seconds in Russian. I'm forgetting my words here. Pretty bad. I wanted to say I'll give it a second, and I was like, is that the right word? It's close, but didn't feel right, so I decided to change to a minute. My Russian's so bad, man. Russian's so bad. Hey now, what do you think of Void Weaver will look like for Shadow Priest? It's better be one of the best hero specs out there. It sounds the coolest. I'm hope what Weaver. It's definitely going to be shadow damage, shadow ward pain, shadow ward death. I'm hoping it gives them a new ability, something really cool. I'm hoping Shadow Weaver, Void Weaver. I think you should give him a void ability, right? You use them out of shadow abilities and you build up some voidy attack and then you can unleash it. That'd be cool. I think that'd be kind of neat. Yeah, Void Weaver just sounds like one of the... Yeah, I'm going to be so sad if it's going to be something disappointing. It's going to be shared between Disc and Shadow from what I understand, right? So it has to be someone that is playing off of Shadow Ward Pain or Shadow Ward Death or Mind Blast potentially, some Shadow specific abilities. I'm thinking it's probably going to be a new ability. That'd be awesome though. I'm going to go with Night because this with this Dracona 10% Demilina. Oh, slow. It's a slow. Okay. Dragons barely have an 80% slow. I didn't realize. I had no idea. Maybe that's how the Feral went down to him. I need to look into how Devastation Workers play in PvP. I'm super unfamiliar with them, is what I learned from tonight. Let's do another grand to finish off the night. We go where it began. We ended where all of this began. By the way, fantastic duels tonight, boys. This has been awesome. This has been exciting. I've been playing SOD, leveling the character, and this has been a very pleasant change of pace. I've been loving these a lot. This has been a lot of fun. It was a horrible matchup for most melee because of the CCN, CC Freedom. I think Evoker can do 1v1 pretty well. It's just they don't have the longevity for the 5v5 1v1 duels to go to the next competitor and the next one. Yeah, in the proper 1v1, if they use their abilities, they can definitely be a counter for many classes. They just don't have like longevity to go to the next guy and the next guy and the next guy. But yeah, usually the way you deal with them is you interrupt them on blue when you get a chance, but it's kind of tough when they get like an interrupt immunity with wall as well as shroud if they get a going. I think all you could do is like bail as soon as they got cooldowns, run away, and then come back when when the wall is down at the very least, or when shroud is down. Because you either gotta stun them or kick them, and if you can do either, it's a losing battle. I agree with you on that one. Keen to try out 2 builds tomorrow. Hey, go for it, Hyde. Yo, I'd be excited, man. Hell yeah. So Twitch. Got ourselves. Oh my goodness. What is your name? Ahu. What is that? How do you say that? Your name is Ahu. Ahu? Ahu. Exactly. That's the guy. Ahu? Who are you talking about? Ahu? Exactly. I'm talking about Ahu. Ahu. Oh my god. Man's got himself Shadow Blades blasted to Katarina. Katarina, wait, what? Katarina didn't use a button. I'm not sure what happened. Did he DC? Katarina might have DC'd. This rogue did not give him a chance. He was just stabbing. He's just having a massacre out here. Technique up next. Man, what happened? Oh, look, Katarina just moved. I swear Katarina was lagging, right? He moved. I swear I saw your buddy Twitch. Yeah, you know what? Probably on the screen he's still alive and he's like, oh, I'm dead? Oh, okay. I guess. No idea. Evasion up for Ahu as he's trying to see if he can keep... Your name is so hard to pronounce. I feel like every time I'm like, I want to say this guy is out of control. He's gonna get blasted. Ahu. And I feel like as soon as I say a name, the wind leaves my sails completely as Technique goes in for a bit of a reheal. The Rogue, even though he's got a name that I'm having a hard time with, is still able to keep the pressure on Technique quite well. Technique, though, got himself a trinket, got himself plenty of defenses, Karma still available. I went out really early. Maybe he's expecting for the Rogue to open. Maybe he was kind of hoping the Zuen would randomly pounce on a Rogue, potentially. He does go for a sap. The Rogue looked to skulk around, just avoiding the guy completely. I like your whole setup, though. This whole vampire trench coat kind of look going on. I do like it. It looks really good. It's going to be Technique. Got him a little bit of an in-cap onto the Rogue. Blind to follow with the reset, and Technique is not going to go in charging after him with a trinket. He's going to wait. He doesn't need to. Trying to see if he can roll around him. Spinning crank kick does not connect though, but almost. My goodness. Ладно, пойду спать. Хорошо, Кобре. Большое спасибо, что пришел, друг. Надеюсь, тебе понравится. Чё сегодня почти не поиграл. Я пытался тебя пригласить на команду. Я сказал перед этим дуэлем на Кобре. Ты где? У нас есть. Drink out of the Rogue as he goes in for a full-on leg sweep. Oh no! He got himself a vanish. Can Technique find him though? He's looking for him. Is there a dot on Rogue still? No. Looks like he's got himself a scot-free getaway. Didn't monks used to have some kind of like a damage over time before? I think it was the jab used to give like a tiger palm dot or something. I'm not even sure. I thought they did. Oh, got himself a jab. Got himself eyes picked up fighting the Rogue Fist of Fury. The cheap shot, though, goes behind the Fist of Fury, so it actually cannot be parried. Same thing for ambushes for Rogues. Only his head full of specs use ambush, but that will go behind your back, even if you got like parry or evasion. Gouge as the monk trying to lock him down. The Rogue with the Cloak of Shadows is able to dodge a lot of the damage out of Technique, though while the Cloak is active, is able to mostly avoid him. Needs a big hit the shot on the guy if at all possible. If he can do it, he will be in a great spot looking for his Shadow Mill. Does get caught out. Does he have the comp points though? He must make a play. Vanish is available for the Rogue in case he needs to Shadowy Duel. Does he make a play off the Shadowy Duel? Got him some cheap shot. Technique could be in a bad spot. Got him some defensives. It is barely keeping him alive. He's still taking huge single techniques out of the guy. Either way, he needs one big kick for the Rogue. Does he take it? Rogue got himself a reset. It looks like there's going to be a quick, clean vanish for the Scoundrel as he's just avoiding Technique completely. Technique is going for a full reset. I don't think the Rogue should probably charge in. Maybe land a cheeky little stab there. Or maybe try to see if he can build up a bit of potential. He got evasion. He's got shadow blades. He just sees dance. Eyes available for Technique. You better establish control. You better have yourself a proper go here. I think for Technique, he's trying to see if he can close out this match. 4 minutes into the duel. 70% dampening. Technique wants to see if he can take it down. Dismounted because he's ready for the big old leg sweep. Actually, he doesn't have leg. Not for a bit. Immediate karma. Who trying to see if he can back up out of this? And again, Zuen is in play. That's going to be blind. Zuen. Uh-oh. I did see it. Weird. Hold on. Is it gonna be broken now? Hold on a second. Hold on a moment. Oh, it's broken. Oh, it is broken. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened. Wait, Technique it. Oh, he's still alive. Hold on, do I go for reload maybe? Maybe reload does it? Possibly? I'm not even sure. I guess I'm just gonna have to use some like free flow cam here to show this duel. Technique does go for the trinket. Disarm on the Rogue does go for a bit of a Fist of Fury. Maybe it'll be enough. The Rogue with a feint trying to see if he can break away. In cap to follow. Is this gonna be enough leg sweep? Does he have enough damage right now? He's trying to see if he can get himself a proper go. Blackout kicks. Got himself Whirling Dragon Punch. The Rogue with a shadowy duel stun. Samson's to follow. Trying to see if he can turn this around. And that's gonna be big defenses out of Technique. The Rogue trying to escape, but the monk is right on him right now. Fist of Fury to follow. Getting a shot. Is that what he's trying to go for just now? Gouge the Rogue. How are you still alive? This man had no health, touch of death as the monk finally does that. I'm taking him. My goodness, that took a while. Masterfoot is going to be up next. I guess I'm just going to have to do this kind of cam here, boys. I have no idea what happened. I just DC'd randomly. Everything was fine, and then it wasn't fine. Opener by the Feral Druid, got himself full Convoke. Is it going to be enough though? Technique blasted out with those bites. Karma immediately trying to see if he can pressure onto the Feral Druid. Does he have a kick? He does go for the kick. Not a lot of health available. Lots of damage reverse back to Masterfoot though. That is a ton. He's looking for a bit of a reset behind the pillar. He's going to be spinning Crane Kick right after. Is this going to be enough right now? It's going to be the Monk bailing out of there while the Feral's looking to chase him. Soothe him, Mr. Follow. Ring of Peace is going to keep him at bay. Does stay away. Cannot reconnect to a Skull Bash. I think the Feral might not have a trinket though. Hold on a second. Fury locking him down. He can't go anywhere. Bear form. All he can do is play defensive. Got himself a bit of a heal. Is this enough though? 31% dampening. I don't know if you can really do much with this one. It is going to be big kicks. Jabs, just letting him close the gap. Trinket, Lex him. Oh, I think it's over for Masterfoot. Does he go down? Oh my goodness. Does take it with Comedian. Going to be up next. The DH blast and technique. Not giving him much of a chance at all. Who's up next? This is Smog. I really wish you could follow you guys properly with the camera. So camera angles. I'm trying my best, man. We are doing some wild stuff here. Trinket immediately for Comedian with a Sigil of Fear. Smog avoiding it. Got himself the Shroud immediately. Fire Breath and everything is available. Disintegrate output to Comedian. Got himself a big cast to follow him. Sleepwalk to walk him out of the darkness. It's actually massive. He's leaving his Shroud. He's leaving his darkness. Oh, we are back, boys. Oh no, it's going to be Smog. Immunity out for Comedian. You're just waiting out a little bit. More beams are available. Leaping in. I think it's just over either way though. Oh, he does beam him down. Can Smog go in for the second one? Krager is up next. No, I don't think Krager is going to let the Smoker get away. He's not going to let this man get away with murder like this. He's going to have to avenge the Demon Hunter Smog. Dipping out of this as soon as possible. Does remove the bleeds immediately. Disintegrates are slowing down Kragar by quite a bit. Knocking it back. Immediate charge by the Warrior into a banner. Trying to see if he can stay on him. Bladestorm letting the Warrior keep on running. Smog may need to go for a sleep. Potentially to Kragar. Got himself more disintegrates. Bleeds are up onto Smog and Kragar with quite a long range on that execute. Does get the chopper at the very end of the day. With Mikkel gonna be up next. Giving Kragar a bit of a breather. A chance to catch up. A chance to come back. Loving the new recording style. Yo, man, when you do DCs like this, I gotta do what I gotta do, right? Oh, you're the one planting these banners. I like. Look at that. I like the last one, the blue one in particular. Purple looks good too. Not a big fan of green. I guess it looks kind of cool though. It's gonna be an interrupt. Michael is gonna be able to get some dots at the Kragar though. It's a tough matchup, especially if you put some slow into Kragar. There's just not much you can do. Does he have the empowered curses too? Because if he has empowered curses slow, with a Curse of Exhaustion, that's just impossible for a Warrior to deal with. Kragar taking a bit of damage, 43% dampening, maybe can squeak out a victory here. Stun into Mikkel. If you can go, be very, very careful with those interrupts, maybe you'll be okay. Try not to give him a kick. Wall out for Mikkel. It's going to be Yue reflected back at Mikkel though. Hold on. Does he go for Darkleer? He does go for Darkleer either way though. He doesn't have Yue into Kragar, so actually quite a bit of his damage is reduced. He doesn't have the full damage blasting Kragar right now. Mortar Coil. Kragar is having to run out. Wall is available. Does go for the wall. Stun onto Mikkel. Is this going to be enough here? Kragar looking to find a way to chop his way through victory. Isn't going to be able to do so. Big trade by Mikkel. Kragar leaping around the corner. Gain for Mikkel is out. Does he have another charge? Reflect is up. Is it going to be enough though? Mikkel is actually super low in health. Hold on a second. Morticall may do him. Kragar at no health whatsoever. Oh, and he does pick up the victory. I can't believe it. Oh, that is one of the toughest matchup for an arms warrior. And Saya was not going to give him a chance at all. Talry on the last one left. Saya versus Tal. This is an opportunity here for Tal to maybe make a play. Immediate wings. Tal is backing up out of there. Does not use defenses yet. He's going to be okay for now. He can't get second win healing, really. Got himself a bit of healing there with impending victory. That's about it. Banner is up. It's going to be Tal. Sorry, taking it out very, very quickly. Wall by the Warrior, trying to go for that Searing Glare. Tal right now could be an opportunity to go super handball on him. As long as he has a way to back away as soon as the bubble is out, he might be all right. Man, stun onto Tal. Oh, trinket out of Saya. He's getting super aggressive with the trinket. He doesn't want to give Tal an opportunity to recover. He knows that Tal wants to go for that second win healing. Whatever healing he can recover is going to help him. That's exactly what's going to happen here. He wants to get himself second win healing if possible. I don't know if he can though. He mounted up. He's taking a bit of damage to Consecrate. Maybe he can go long direction there. Saya is not going to let him at all. To reflect, I think it might be over for Tal. Unless Tal just Bladestorms a stun and then comes back with a big defensive or something. 55% dampen. He's going to definitely make it harder on this Warrior. Definitely going to make it a little tougher. Mounted up, stun. Maybe you just make some damage happen. Shadow Meld in case there's going to be a stun. Bladestorm, I think Tal just might go down. Yeah, Saya taking him. That's tough. That's tough. I think he made the right play. He just got to get lucky a little. Kragar does pick up the victory though at the end. Well done. My goodness, that was awesome. I think we're done for the night, boys. I think we're done for the evening. Yep. Sounds good. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see if I can type to Kragar. Let me find the Russian keyboard so I can kind of type out a message. I can't spell duels. Hold on. Try to take the word duels, but you need to use letters like duel, D-U-A-L, in order to spell the word duel. Class. Here we go. That's about the best I can do here. We're done for the night, boys. Hey, all. We are done for the night. That was the last one for the TY all. Mikkel was super fun seeing you here, man. It was awesome. It was awesome. Cool. Привет, как мне попасть вам на дуэли? Ну, все могут на дуэли попасть. Мы эти дуэли делаем в Европе и в русском тоже пятницу. Пятница у меня сейчас 7 часа вечера. В России это будет суббота, утро субботы. Но эти дуэли мы начинаем 2 часа. В это тоже время, каждую пятницу, начинаем дуэли 2 часа назад. Да, 2 часа назад. Это будет, как у меня, 5 вечера в EST. Time zone. Это, я не знаю, по-русски какой EST. Eastern Standard Time. И можешь спросить Крагара, но это все могут приходить на дуэли. Мы будем больше дуэлей делать в следующей пятнице. Если хотите почитать на стрим Mystical, я тебя могу, команде собрать. Все могут. Хочу сейчас сыграть, сейчас дуэли закончились. Делаем дуэли, когда команда есть, но это вечер в Европе, в России, и всем нужно спать когда-то. Но дуэли начинаются как-то, я не знаю, какое время будет в России, когда они начинаются, или как там в регионе русские там. Да, сегодня дуэли закончились, но если придешь на следующей неделе чуть-чуть раньше, 4 утра, да. Если придешь чуть-чуть раньше, тогда можно тебя в группы взять. Best Russian I can do, trying to explain it. It's like, yo, how do I join, how to participate? I want to play now. When do you guys do these? I try to explain it, and my Russian is I'm just struggling, man. Just a struggle right now. It is crazy. But yo, thank you, boys. Appreciate you. Have a good one, Dal. Thanks so much, man. Thanks so much. Thank you. We do this every single week, Full Metal, baby. We do this every single week. Tomorrow we're gonna do them on Team NA. Today we do them on Team EU. But tomorrow we're gonna do them over on the Team NA. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I do hope you guys enjoyed these. It's super fun for me too. Mustache is pimping. Thanks so much, C-Web. Glad you enjoyed. Blizzard need to hire for an announcer. Yo, if somebody Blizzard were to reach out to me, I'd be 100% interested. Yeah, if you know anybody, if you guys have any connection whatsoever, pass the word with anybody at Blizz at all, ever. I will be interested. I think it's super fun doing these kind of events and just, kind of being able to, I don't know, take the energy that I got on me and just put it into PvP. It's super fun. Я играл на Роге сейчас, думал, продолжение будет удачи и продвижение на Роге. Это тебе, я думаю, нравится больше. Надеюсь, понравится Рог War Within. Посмотрим, как будет. I'm just here to watch Mikkel. Needs more affliction. True, we need more affliction. We need more smog with devastation. We need more evokers in general. I agree. I definitely agree. Yeah, Mikkel is just, it's watching specs that we don't normally see in duels do super well. I mean, it's an art, man. It's an art is the best way I describe it. They're just masters at what they do. But also some players that we do see off and off, like Talrion as Arms Warrior or Kragar as Arms Warrior, they bring different kind of energy completely as Arms Warriors, but they're so good at what they do either way. They play slightly differently, but like the way that they play is also super well done. They figured out what they like, how they play, and they've refined it, and it's really, really good. You know? Oh man. Anyway, boys, thanks so much for coming by. Those needs to invest in good 5.5s. I think it'd be cool, man. Yeah, I think the 5.5 1v1 duels is what I specifically enjoy, but good old-fashioned 5.5s were also very, very fun back in the day. Fresh classes, yeah, you know, and we need some of that Frost DK goodness and Frost DK buzz, but come on, man. Every time we have duels, you do join in too, Lori. You do join in. I appreciate you, man. Yeah. It's like 3 logs, 3 rogues, 3 warriors, 2 mages. Yeah. Yeah. I guess it is quite a lot. I mean, of course, like some of the more popular classes we're going to see more of because more people will be playing them. Won't be anymore? It's okay, man. That's okay. Hey, maybe they'll put up some kind of like a... Because I know some class reworks are coming to War Within. So I'm hoping they take a second look at Frost DK in general, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, Wes is just messing with you. Wes is just trolling. He does it to me all the time. Boys, thank you so much. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful evening. I'm going to go get something to eat. I already got level 15 SOD. I don't really know what I'm going to do there. I guess I have my Plunder Storm to do. I guess I'm going to do my Tywin questline. I actually do have a quest to do today. So I'm going to do that. You know what? I might just hop on PTR and do some keys there too. I don't know if anybody's doing keys right now on PTR, but I'll peep that. Maybe we'll check it out, you know? But yo, thank you. Duels, more duels tomorrow. We'll catch you guys there, yeah? Frosty's cheeks, dude. It's fine in dungeons. It's fine in like raids. It's playable. But in PvP, it's just a travesty, man. It is wild. You have a ramp up. Like they need to rethink that a little for PvP. You know, they just need to give them a little bit more defense or something, right? It's just... Jesus, even at least on Holy like got so much damage from range, right? Clawing Shadows, your pet, Death Calls, they just blast. Your glass cannon, but like you still do some damage. Frost is like you kind of have damage, but you gotta ramp it, and you don't have that range that a Holy does, with just Clawing Shadows from a mile away. Just hit people for 200k a claw. It is crazy, actually. Boys, thank you all of them. I'm bad at ends. I'm bad at end the streams. But yeah, tomorrow, more duels, and we'll see how the week goes. Hopefully they'll announce something cool for the next week with Blizz with maybe more hero talents. I'm very, very excited about those. Also, the fact that we got some duels, even though it's SOD Prime Week, like SOD Phase 3 launch, and we still got duels, is awesome. It's excellent. Yo, thank you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Catch you guys tomorrow. Alrighty, peace.
raise my hopes and don't even know it. In a life that's upside down, somehow you